Previously on Zorengrad.
We're fucked!
Moving you over here. Morgoth decided to end all pretense. With my dice. Just imagining this is like a recap, like it's a fantasy show. Morgoth decided to end all pretense. Where's my dice?
Yeah. Little known fact. Morgoth's secret is that she attacks us with dice.
Oh God! What's that? What's that guy in Cuphead? The gambler guy.
Oh, King Dice.
Yeah, Game Dice.
Oh, Mr. King Dice.
See, here's the real twist to my game. Your final boss is the Dice Lord from crap. I forget the name of that series.
Apocalypse Arcade.
That fatality.
It's like
I'm not touching you.
Morgoth decided to end all pretense. And deal with this pesky bullshit problem called the Guardians of Zorengrad the most effective way. Because if you can't get something done right, you do it yourself.
that is true, and Morgoth is proving herself as an example to her peers by doing this and showing initiative.
But I needed my white phosphorus. I never got my white phosphorus.
All right. So
anyway.
I like the idea that Phillipe's crying because he didn't get white for like a war crime weapon.
So wait, are you in the moment? So we're in the moment?
We're in the moment, standing before you in the smoldering rubble of what once was the Temple of Anorak, is Morgoth the Immaculate, standing at an impressive 6'9".
Show of hands, in character, which of us are collectively crapping our pants right now?
No.
We're all dead.
She's about a foot taller than me almost.
All right. Well, okay. Since we're in the moment, I remember I was helping carry Atropa at the end of last session.
Shit!
So
I forgot about her.
Very quickly, as soon as this happens, I'm going to pass Morgoth off to
Wait,
off to
Morgoth?
Venreth.
What?
Morgoth. I'm going to pass Atropa off to Venreth and just yell at him. Venreth, get her! Venreth, get her and the civvies out of here right now!
Hey, there we
Drop
go.
bow.
Hey, there we go.
All right.
A reason why that character's not here.
Morgoth looks over all of you.
Like, I'm drawn. Like, yeah, I'm drawn now.
I have had a thorn on my side for a long time, thanks to all of you. And I'm going to rectify that today with your deaths.
Pocket popcorn! And
Daddy's
and
little
hopefully
abortion.
that blinds her and I'm going to run and hide.
Do you say that in character, Mike?
Yes.
Morgoth looks at you.
Such a shame that Daddy never loved you.
Oh, shit.
Morgoth looks at you. You keep saying shit.
I
You
do.
have no idea. I had no father.
That's not what I heard, Nix.
Roll to hide. She's focusing on Aria.
I have to roll something.
Roll the piss off.
Actually, no. I'm gonna add to this. Cut the pretext and Nix. We know everything.
We know what you did last summer.
Looks at John's character. I'm forgetting your name for some quick reason.
Alexei.
Looks at John's character. I'm supposed to be the one insulting. I can take the hit.
Just give me
All of a sudden,
I have a skill specifically for insulting.
all of a sudden, Morgoth opens her mouth and starts laughing. It's not a laugh of
Jesus.
She's cackling. She's cackling like a mad witch in the middle of the night. Don't insult me by calling me by that idiot's name.
What?
I'm gonna have fun.
Got it. She's delusional and doesn't even remember who she is anymore. Got it.
Roll for initiative.
Am I stealth at least while she was laughing at Aria?
Ooh,
Where are you
jeez.
hiding?
In the rubble or
Temple-
something. I don't know. We're in a bunch of temples, aren't we?
This is Temple Square. It's a large open circle.
I'm
Even I
a
remember
I'm
this.
a halfling. I can get in every nook and cranny.
I'm hiding beneath this bug.
Okay, I'm 43 for initiative for me.
But am
He
I
puts
stealth
the
then?
bug on as a hat. Hat bug.
So
Yeah, am I stealth?
Grant, are you hiding in your own bag of holding?
Oh, I'll die in there.
Because that's the only viable
That's okay
spot.
there, hole, I guess.
All right. Grant, roll for initiative.
I am. I'm just doing. I gotta look at my score. It's all smudged. Holy shit.
I believe your dex score is the same as mine, and mine's +4.
I know, but initiative adds half your level, and then miscellaneous stuff because of rogue shit. So that's shit. My initiative's +11.
Okay, good. Don't you have perks to attacking your first?
Do I?
Well, you're a rogue. Like I don't know Vax does.
I've got some stuff I can do if I attack first, but I didn't. I don't have a lot of utility. Like, ooh. All right, if I'm first, I do have something.
Hold on. I'm almost done typing out the order. All right. The order of
Yes.
combat, everybody.
Okay, good. More. Why is there 2 more, Goss?
Divine Right. Morgoth's first perk activated. Divine Right. She rolls twice for initiative.
Fantastic.
Doesn't that mean she only gets the higher one?
No, she
Well-
gets,
She gets 2 turns in a row, so what is that, 4 or 8 actions?
she gets 8 actions.
She's a boss. I expected this.
She's a god.
Okay, so I'm first, and I stealthed off while she's laughing, probably behind her.
Oh.
All right, I want to know, Zach. What is she? What's on her?
You see her, she's wearing silver scale-like armor. Here's your field of battle, everybody.
All right.
Silver scale armor.
Yeah, don't show us her stats.
Well, wait, no, it's not stats. That's I needed that for the cleric.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me, the cleric. Yeah, he goes last.
Okay.
Oh, add that to the initiative order.
All right.
I'll do it. I'll do it when his name is revealed.
Yeah.
Is she holding her weapon currently?
Yes, she is holding her Vorpal sword.
Shit. Does she have any rings or anything on?
No.
No rings. Any other things that like on her side or a belt or a bag or anything?
No.
So just the armor.
The armor, her flowing red cloak, her flowing crimson cloak, and her sword.
Okay.
Because fuck shields.
Remind us what this sword looks like. I want to know.
Everybody here ever play Final Fantasy VII? Or at least seen Final Fantasy VII?
I played it. Yeah.
Sephiroth's sword, but it's solid black.
Oh shit! So she has the 7-foot Nodachi?
Yes.
Oh,
That
fuck.
is the first form of the Vorpal blade.
Okay. All right. So, quick aside, Aria, is that cloak anything? Because I
I'm
have
pretty sure she
something
can-
here. As long as she's not holding it.
I'm pretty sure she can only answer that on her turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I
Because I
can't
have
roll
something
anything.
here. It's as long as even if they're wearing it, but it's called Nimble Fingers. I can take something
yeah.
being worn or sheathed on them, but nothing held by them. So I can't take her sword, but as I can do this, I can either take something from her, which maybe that cloak or a piece of her armor, or
Well, whatever you're gonna do it now.
But that's why I didn't know if that cloak was more important than the armor.
Grant.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's counting down. Do it. Whatever you're
I
gonna do.
can't
do
see
it
your
now.
picture because you're everyone's like slow. I can't see.
10.
Oh,
9.
I'm gonna try nimble fingers, and I would like to take off a piece of her armor, like that would decrease her AC.
Roll for it.
Good luck, dude.
It's just a
Wait,
utility power. I don't know
you-
what I roll for that. Or
I got.
oh, never mind. It's an encounter power, so it just says take it. Hold on a second. And without them noticing, I think it's just a power I have.
Roll stealth and see if you beat it.
Doesn't my self from before carry or no?
No.
All right, let's see what that is. But yeah, if I'm stealth, she doesn't notice that I've taken it. That's one of the things of nimble fingers.
Oh, yeah, that's technically the thing.
It's nimble fingers. Stealth.
All right.
Shit. What's I can't do math right now. What's 17 plus 24?
Let's see. Let's see. 6 plus 30, so 11, 41.
Yeah, 41.
41.
Yeah. So I would like to take maybe
you take it.
or what? And if she doesn't see me, she doesn't know it's gone. What do I take?
You take one of her bracers.
All right, I can keep. Hopefully that'll help strip the boss, and I'm going to throw that in my pocket dimension where she doesn't know where it's at.
Wait, no, keep that. We can examine it later.
I know. I'm keeping it in my pocket, in my bag of holding.
Yeah.
Now that I'm that close, I'm getting the fuck away from her with the rest of my movement and hiding with that somewhere. Like, hopefully, like, up and to the right more if I could.
Okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, outside,
Oh shit!
these two are fighting the Lord Confessor.
Oh, that's right. That's Anna.
Oh yeah. Oh, so yeah, this is like a ultra god melee.
Alright, so yeah, Phillipe runs in with his nimble fingers while she's laughing, takes one of her braces off, she doesn't notice, and runs.
All right. That ends your turn. Aria, you're up.
I can do buffs.
All right.
Let's see. First things first. Okay, so I only have 2 utility powers, so I can't use... Actually, no, I can do that. I'm gonna cast Fiendish Resilience first,
All right.
which basically gives me a bunch of temporary hit points. I'm also going to cast... These are 2 minor actions that I'm casting. I'm also going to cast Shroud of Black Steel, transforming my skin into living steel, blackened and hard. That gives me a +2 bonus to AC.
All right.
And fortitude checks, but -2 to speed. And I'm going to forego movement and use another action to cast Armor of Agathith.
All right.
So I basically just buffed myself to 165 health with 2 AC bonus.
Neat. All right.
And then I'm going to proceed to yell at Morgoth. Just yelling at Morgoth. There you go.
All right. Anything in particular you want to say, or just...
Yeah. Morgoth, I'm pretty sure you're in there, so it'd be great if you could just kick the parasite out. That'd be great. Considering I can see 2 of you in there.
Like...
Yeah.
This pains me to say this. Roll charisma.
Brontosaurus starts singing. Oh, I think his mic's gone again.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wait, no, it's gone again.
That's gone again.
16.
There we go. 16.
All right.
Just gonna eventually.
Hold on. I'm going to roll something. Did you... Nothing happens.
Yeah, considering him was shedding everywhere.
Nothing happens, as it is now Alexei's turn.
Okay. I would like... First off, I would like to use my movement to like run towards the very back of the circle, just like somewhere in between Sugulite and Phillipe. But yeah, I want to be as far away from her as possible.
All right.
Aim for the brace I took off.
I don't want to be behind the party. So like I said, between where Sugulite and Phillipe are.
To the right?
A little farther back, and yeah, that'll be fine.
Right.
Yeah, that's okay. I have no idea if it's going to work on her, but I have 8 of those assassination arrows, and all of them are filled with Aria's blood. I would like to use my ability Spikes of the Manticore, which will allow me to fire two consecutive shots in one turn. But I have to roll to hit for them both, though.
All right, roll for the first one.
Okay. It's time now to find out what her AC is. Okay, so my first one is just going to be a normal shot, just to see if this will hit. So that is a 17 to hit.
1 second.
I reduced it by something, hopefully.
Yep. I'm trying to find out what our AC is right now.
Give me 1 second. I'm checking something.
Okay.
I had this open and it closed. What the fuck?
Philippe's in your computer.
Probably.
How did I get in here?
What the shit?
Why is there so much porn?
17.
All right. This is Zorengrad. She rolls to dodge.
She rolled to dodge. John,
Oh shit, I forgot that's how this system works.
your first shot, you fire your first arrow. And you watch as Morgoth snaps her head in the direction of your arrow. I have to flip a coin. Is she going to... John, I need you to roll for damage.
Oh, for damage?
Yes.
Okay, well that... Oh, I rolled the wrong die. Okay, what is my damage for the bow of Asmodeus? It's been forever. I forget. Okay, here we go. Okay, 1d12 plus 4, and I can choose to add fire damage to that, but I'm not. Okay, which one's my d? Okay, this is my d12. That was shit damage anyway. 3 plus 4, that's 7.
She returns your arrow to you.
Yeah.
What?
Oh shit.
She rolled a nat 20, and you activated her. She's returning your attack. As you watch Morgoth nimbly take your arrow and sling it back.
What, with just her hands?
Yes.
Holy fuck!
As the arrow streaks past Sugulite.
Can I disrupt? Can I use this? No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm saving that.
Yeah.
As the arrow impacts your shoulder, the arrow going through your armor, and you feel the spring mechanism of the assassin bow fire open as it goes out the other side.
No, I said that was a regular arrow. I wanted to find out what her AC, I wanted to find out what her AC is first.
Actually, this makes it even creepier. You feel the arrow pass through your shoulder
Oh.
Oh shit!
as you take 28 points of damage.
Fuck me.
But I rolled 7 damage.
Yeah. She gets to roll. I rolled for a perk of hers. She rolled return strike with modifier.
Okay.
Well, we're all
So
dead.
what
I
you're
said it
saying
from the
is,
beginning.
if we kill her, we chop off her hand to give, and Alexei can use her fingers as his bow.
So 28, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Do I still get my second shot for Spikes of the Manticore?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Now I'm pissed. This is the assassin arrow.
Roll the hit.
That's a natural 20.
Good.
And yeah. So,
Okay. Hold on. This is an ability, so the damages are different. Okay.
Welcome to the horror show. We've got fun and games.
Okay. Okay. So one weapon damage plus dexterity mod.
All right.
Roll high, roll high, roll high. I did not roll high, so that's +5, +4, and I am gonna add fire damage to this one just because as it was a shit roll. Okay, so 3 + 4, that's 7, plus my dex, which is 5, not 4. That's 12. That's 12 damage, and I do not have on my sheet what fire damage actually is, so I'll leave that up to you, Zach.
All right. Well, remember you rolled an at 20, so double it.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So wait. 3
Shit, I should have done that.
3 + 4. That's 7. 7 + 5 is 12. So 24 damage. I rolled shit. 24 damage, unknown fire damage, and this is one of the assassination arrows with Aria's blood. I have no idea what this will do.
You watch as the arrow, your arrow, wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, soars through the air, piercing through a gap in her armor.
Is it the one that Phillipe made?
Your strike doesn't go all the way. Yeah. No. Roll for luck, John.
What?
Because you rolled a nat 20, so you get to roll for luck.
That's an 11.
So the arrow doesn't do this, but you watch as the arrow goes through a gap in her armor, and you hear the spring burst out of her back.
Mm-hmm.
As you just watch blood streaking down, like dark crimson blood streaking down her armor as she looks at you.
Oh shit.
Okay, that was technically one action because that was an ability, so I get one more strike, and this is going to be another regular arrow. And before I fire it, I'm just going to yell to the party, "She can bleed!"
Roll the hit.
Let's see. That is 16 + 5. That is 21. Do I get any other bonuses for using a bow? No, just dex.
You hit.
Oh.
You hit. Roll for damage.
Okay, so this is also a regular arrow. I'm being stingy with my assassination arrows. I only have 7 left now. Okay, that's 11 damage. Okay, 11 plus. Okay, 11 plus dex mod. Okay. Yeah, 11 plus dex mod. That is 16 points of damage and unknown amount of fire damage.
Alright, well, let's see. Minus. You watch as the fire. You see the fire slowly die out by the blood just coating it. But as another one of your arrows impacts her, she snaps. You actually watch her pull the arrow out and drop it.
Okay.
It is now Val's turn.
Okay.
For the love of God, people, stop grouping up.
I was thinking about, like, since, I'm a melee focused to go charge her, but since it'll be her turn before Sugulite can come back me up, I don't think I'm going to do that just yet. First, I'm going to do Bastion of Defense, which allies within 5 squares gain +1 power bonus to all defense until the end of the encounter. And also, they get temporary hit points equal to 5 plus my charisma modifier, which is... wait, hold on.
That's actually a smart move. She's going next.
It'll be 10 to their HP. So,
Right.
Not sure exactly what to roll, though. Because it says hit 3W plus strength modifier damage. Which confuses me.
I guess
It doesn't sound like an attack, it just sounds like a power.
I guess just roll wisdom, because it technically falls into the category of magic, so.
Don't let me down, dice. Oh my god. Dice let me down hard. That was a nat 1.
Oh!
You focus, you channel, you focus, and nothing happens.
Fuck.
I don't know, maybe the fact that Morgoth is right in front of us is freaking all of us out right now.
I'm just gonna go home, guys. That's like that start.
This is our home.
We live here now.
Yeah, we live here.
Well, give me a realtor, damn it.
Phillipe, close your eyes.
I don't wanna.
Well, you're gonna be blind. I'm gonna do the shield by shield flash.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, yeah, I will close my eyes.
That's 19.
I believe that's a Constitution thing. So let me check her con. Rolling her. 19, you say?
Yes.
As this blinding flash illuminates the early morning dawn, you hear Mark, God damn it!
Yes!
Okay.
As
Okay.
Morgoth is blinded till the end of your next turn.
Thank God.
Okay. That's good. Okay. Hopefully she won't hit us.
That means she
Like
can't.
Val-
She can't. She can't accurately attack us.
She has to roll with disadvantage for the next 8 turns.
It's like Val lifts her shield. She's like, guys, get behind me. And Warlock's like, oh, your shield's not gonna do anything to. Oh my God!
It's like walking in a freezer in the shower.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
freeze
the
the door.
same thing.
Good job, Val.
All right. So that's your second. Is that your second
That
action?
was my second one since my daily power failed.
All right. So Morgoth gets to roll with disadvantage for the next.
Yeah.
Her next 2 turns.
And blinded, she
Okay,
can't
well, that-
specifically target anybody either.
You watch Morgoth, and Morgoth gets to. She starts her turn by rolling something. Rolling Constitute.
She probably has an insane amount of spells.
Yeah.
Híjole! Okay, all of you watch as Morgoth's free hand. You see her using her. You see her blinking as her eyes are just, like dazed and all. You watch her free hand grab the arrow in her shoulder and start to pull.
Is that the assassination arrow?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
You watch her pull it through her shoulder
Ah.
or pull it through her chest.
Wait, you mean like she pushes it through and out the other side, or
No.
just like straight out?
Straight out.
She's going against the serration.
No, yeah, that does. I think that does additional damage because
Yeah, it does.
because of the
thing.
serrations.
Here's the thing. All of you in range can see this. You watch as her blood gushes out, but there's streaks of black in it.
Ooh.
Okay, so my assassination arrow did do something.
You watch as there's streaks of black, and in fact, none of you have to roll for. Actually, Phillipe, you don't see this because you're technically behind her.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see it because
But-
I got far away?
Yeah, Aria, Val, Sugulite, and Alexei. You all see as this blood pours out in this black streaks, you suddenly watch. Those aren't streaks of liquid. Those are black, worm-like tendrils that are clawing.
Ew.
Oh god, the god is full of leeches. I think I know what this is, and it's terrifying me even more than the prospect of Morgoth.
You see her drop the arrow with a clatter to the ground as her free hand is gnarled and twisted. And you hear a very feminine voice, more feminine than you've ever heard Morgoth say the words, "Get out."
Aria, you're doing something.
Everyone keep putting Aria's blood in her.
And that's...
I only have 7 of those left.
I don't know if any of her blood.
Damn.
You
Wait a
guys
minute.
have- What?
I think I coated my Minx's dagger with her blood. Yes.
No,
When
I
did
think
we
you- I think
decide
you have
on
a-
this?
I think you have a vial of her blood. You need to apply it first.
I thought I already did because I thought we were going into battle. It's like it's infused with her blood.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, Minx's dagger, like you just pour poison
Yeah.
on top of it and it kind of imbues it.
All
So
right.
rolling for damage, Morgoth takes an additional... we'll call it 10 points of damage.
Yeah, I know what. I know like the way they're serrated because they blow up once they go through you. So if you pull it out, it makes like the hole even bigger. Ouch.
And that was her first action.
Oh God, there's 7 more.
As Morgoth is going to... What are her attacks? Morgoth is going to try and... Okay, I have to roll for luck for this because she can't see. Morgoth is going to teleport to the motherfucker... What, Mike?
The healing buff that you did, Jayson, that affected everyone near
No,
you.
I failed.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
failed. Discipline.
Rolling Morgoth's luck. She actually... Morgoth goes to teleport to attack Alexei and ends up over here.
Okay, she can teleport now. That's good to know.
Oh, she can teleport, can she?
10 feet to the left.
She's going to roll Arcana Sense. Why you know for shit, huh?
Good.
Because we're the motherfucking Guardians of Zorengrad.
Rolling, Morgoth senses that all of you are in this vague area, so she's going to roll for luck again. Over here?
Shit.
That's her third action. She's going to roll Arcana Sense, where all of you are.
Okay, so yeah, Jayson, good job. You've effectively fucked her over.
Okay, she's rolling Arcana. She rolled a 1.
Oh, fantastic.
So, Jayson, good job on the most damaging blow of the game so far.
Okay, I have to roll for luck because thanks to what had happened previous... Oh, dear. Morgoth takes... an additional 14 points of magical blowback.
Ooh.
Oh!
That ends her first turn. Her second turn, I have to roll for something else. What?
Did she roll a 1 or a natural 20?
Why are you laughing?
You watch as Morgoth's free hand shoves her fingers into her open, gaping wound.
Oh.
What?
Nice.
Rolling for... Oh. Oh my god! I love this shit show!
What's going on?
I rolled for... Okay. What's going on here is because of shenanigans, Morgoth is fighting back against the parasite.
Thank
Aria,
God.
you're doing something. Keep encouraging her.
I rolled for her to shove her good hand into her open wound.
Ugh.
Okay.
So I had to have the parasite roll for Constitution. The parasite just rolled a natural 1.
Yes!
Oh.
Should the boss just be Grush's fame?
So all of you are literally watch Morgoth suddenly, her right hand, which is holding her sword, drop the Vorpal blade.
Get it!
I can't yet! I can't!
It's my turn next. I can grab it.
Yeah, and then put it in a pocket dimension where she can't grab it.
As you suddenly see her other hand pulling against the good hand.
Oh, man.
Well, have a heart, Mr. Phillipe. I gave my bag of holding to my wife.
Well, give it
It's
to
like a
Aria
duck.
because she can't.
It's like it's like the scene from Evil Dead 2, except it's a boss fight.
No, Sugulite, kick the sword away from her so Phillipe can grab it. At the very least, it won't be within her grasp.
So how
Wait a
much
minute,
extra
Zach, it's-
damage this?
It's like Dr. Strangelove. Her hand's starting to attack her.
I can walk.
Oh, God.
As you literally see Morgoth suddenly her head turn, and you watch as her eyes go to a normal, like, placid... They're almost blue. As she screams, "Get out of my head! Get out!" As suddenly her head snaps and her eyes turn a violent neon yellow.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, like a
As you
winter.
hear a voice. Not on your life, bitch.
Oh boy.
Is that worm like
And-
out in the open? Like, can we actually see it out of her shoulder?
You actually now see this black shit, like, clutching onto her hand. Congratulations. Now she's got to roll strength to... Parasite gets to roll strength. Parasite, why do you suck?
Because they want us to live.
Well,
As you-
isn't that what parasites do?
Yeah, Ken's right. Parasites suck. That's what they do.
So this is like what her fourth and third action. You watch her pull some of this black shit as it falls out to the ground in a sickening. It sounds like 1,000 wet sponges
Ugh.
covered in cottage cheese hitting the ground
Ugh. Ugh.
as it suddenly begins to writhe and wriggle and stain the marble floor a sickening black.
Don't step in that shit.
Now I'm going to roll Arcana again for a third action to see if she can sense her. Yeah, she knows where the vague direction where all of you are.
Fuck.
Not gonna lie, I was expecting her to summon Meteor firsthand.
And for her final action, she's going to roll Arcana. Ken? Actually, no. She makes an attempt to summon the Vorpal Blade back, but you watch it
Hot or cold coffee?
hot. Thank you.
Oh, I thought that was Alexa for a second.
That was my mother. That was my mother. My mother coming in. She was. She's gonna go get coffee.
Ah.
Just imagine. It's more hot or cold. Hot.
Well, is Morgoth hot or is she cold? I mean, she's hot. She's physically hot, but emotionally she's cold.
She tries to summon the Vorpal Blade back to her hand, but she's fighting, so it just kind of sits on the ground and clatters.
Ooh.
Ending her turns.
Ooh.
Sugulite, kick the blade away from her.
If I can put that blade in a bag of holding, then she can't summon it because it's on another plane of existence.
Your turn, Ken.
Okay, so first I'm going to go and grab the Vorpal Blade.
All right. Roll Dex or roll Dex, Athletics, or Acrobatics, whichever one you have.
Well, I'm very good at one of those. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have a plus 19 in athletics.
Jesus.
He's a big beefy motherfucker.
Mine.
Let's see. Let's see.
If we take this thing, we can turn Sugulite into Sephiroth.
Okay, that's a 32.
And let's see.
Yeah, all we have to do is get
Yeah,
on
you
another
succeed. You run
Okay,
back.
so with the Vorpal Blade and my gauntlet in hand, I'm going to chuck in Philippe's direction like a javelin.
Please don't skewer me.
Remember when you shot me with the cataclysm?
You did hold a grudge!
Ken,
Yeet.
Ken, I need you to roll strength. Grant, I need you to roll athletics to catch without hurting yourself.
I didn't say for him to catch. I was throwing it in his direction for
Yeah,
it
I'll
to
just-
kiss the ground.
Yeah, I'll just pick it up later.
You still need to roll strength.
Do I gotta roll to dodge or no?
No, if you want to catch it, you gotta roll,
I sent you that 20.
Oh! Yeah, I'm not gonna catch that. I'm just gonna let it go in my direction, and I'm just going to pick it up on my turn.
All right, so as the Vorpal Blade arcs towards Felipe's direction, Phillipe, you turn as suddenly you watch this black 7-foot sword arcs through the air like a majestic javelin, and you sidestep as it goes, as you watch the blade pierce the marble stone work of the temple square, as you watch the blade go through the center of a solid 8x8 piece of marble and go down and down until the hilt hits the marble and finally stops.
Ooh.
Phillipe just thinks, he did hold a grudge.
And Ken, I guess that's...
Sugulite's just like,
Yep, I guess that's my turn.
All right, so now it is the mysterious healer to make an appearance.
I'm the only one here who really needs healing.
John,
Yeah.
as you're standing there, you suddenly feel this. Suddenly, you feel your shoulder begin to feel warm.
Can I immediately turn and look in the direction of where I think the magic is coming from?
You regain 11 hit points.
Ooh.
It's not 28, but I'll take it.
As you turn around and suddenly,
Adam?
hey,
Is that the blind monk?
Oh my God!
yes,
It's Angry Priest Adam. He's like
angry priest Adam. Hey,
he's like I just look at him and say, you certainly picked a hell of a time to start caring.
what can I say?
All right.
Isn't this the guy we were trying to hook, like Phillipe was trying to hook Val up with?
No, that's a different guy. This is the blind priest we met when we
When we fought Tom Cruise, that's right.
Yeah, when we fought Tom Cruise and Dracula.
You watch him. He goes, yeah. As he uses quick draw to pull out a mana rifle, aim it at Morgoth, and go, "Hey, fuckface!"
Oh boy.
Angry Priest Adam, best character.
Oh my God, he hits.
Just so you know, I tried
Oh,
multiple times to recruit this guy to our self-termination squad, but he just did not care. He didn't
You
care
watch
about
him
this.
shoot Morgoth for 10 more points of damage. It is now the top of the order. Phillipe, it is your turn.
Okay, so this is embedded in the ground, right?
Yes, in order to pull it out, you have to roll strength.
Or, how about this? I put the top of my bag of holding over it, and since the hilt of it will be in my space, won't it suck the rest of it in?
Roll for luck.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Oh my God, if this works.
That's a 19.
Hold on, let me roll some. You take out your bag of hold. Your first action, you take out your bag of holding. You put it over the hilt of the Phoenix Blade, the single most powerful vorpal weapon in existence.
Ooh.
As you suddenly hear a sound not unlike a symphony of Hoover vacuums.
Oh god.
Suck.
And when
suck,
you pull,
suck.
when you pull the bag of holding away, there is no blade there.
And she can't summon it because it's on my plate.
Congratulations! Congratulations! You have acquired in your bag of holding the Phoenix Blade.
Woo!
Nice.
So Ken, when this is over, instead of being Guts, do you want to be Sephiroth?
I don't know. That weapon seems like too thin and flimsy for Sug. It doesn't feel right.
It's a Sephiroth blade.
Yeah, Phillipe's
He
just
needs a
happy he
hammer.
took it
But
off out of
Sugulite's
the
been
plane.
heavy weapon axe man this whole game.
All right.
Not finesse weapon axe man.
Wait, it's a finesse weapon?
Technically, yes.
I can use that.
Wouldn't that work better for Val, though, because she's melee fighter?
Val's strength based. I'm dex based.
Ah. Well, if Phillipe was taller, maybe he could use the 7-foot weapon, but...
The
you
weapon's
got
twice
one
your
more
height.
action.
I know, that's what I was saying, if I was stronger. Okay, so I've taken that off the field, and I'm gonna use a power to help you guys out. I'm going to use, where is it? Agonizing Shot. And I'm gonna aim right where that black shit is. And
Okay.
if I hit, that'll give her ongoing damage, but also, more importantly, slow her. Which means she'll only have one action she can take on each of her turns.
Assuming it works.
Oh no! Even if like she gets a reflex, it still slows her. That's the good thing about this shot. I just take less damage. I just give her less damage if she makes her reflex save.
Okay.
So first I got to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get advantage because she can't see or no? Because I'm still hidden from her, right?
Roll. Well, she's blind, so roll for advantage.
So I'm gonna get sneak attack no matter what. All right.
Well, you gotta roll to hit her first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so with advantage, that is. So 22. I rolled low.
Rolling for her damage. You hit.
Whew! Yeah! Okay, so let me do damage first. That's my crossbow. Where are you, autocross? D10. So 6 plus 8 is 14 plus sneak attack. Where's my 8s? You and you. How much did I say first, Zach? Did you get it?
No.
14, and now sneak attack gives it an extra. So gives it another 13. So in total, what is that? 27. So 27 for the attack plus what is agonizing shot do? Oh, it adds my dex adds my dex damage too. So 27 and then another 7, so that's 34 damage. The target takes 10 ongoing damage. Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, I already hit her. Okay, so the target will take 10 ongoing damage until she makes a reflex save, I guess, until at one of her turns to stop the damage, but
If it's bleed damage, I believe that would be Constitution based.
Constitution, okay then. But it just says savings, but the target is slowed. That means she can only she can't move more than 2 squares, so she can barely move. She can teleport fine, but she can only take 1 action on each of her turns now.
All right. Can that one turn be to save against the effects?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And what kind of save is that?
Hold on, let me look it up again, because it only says they can make saves against it. Sorry.
I guess Aria's turn while we wait for that.
Black sludge still on the ground, or
It basically burnt when it hit, it evaporated, but burnt the ground black.
Also,
Okay.
Aria, remember, I don't know if this will do anything, but your blood is technically in her now, so...
yeah, I'm going to then trigger blood control.
All right.
It's Constitution versus Will.
All right, roll me.
Okay, that's 20 unnatural for wait. 21 unnatural for con. I'm not sure if I get a bonus because my blood is in her for blood control.
You reach out with Arcana. Roll for damage.
Okay, so that's just a standard 1d8. That's 6 plus 4. Ideal 6. That's 16 damage, and I get to know the maximum and current hit points of the creature hit by the attack.
You take 16 points of damage on yourself.
Ooh.
Bitch.
So does that mean she knows her own HP?
Yeah, Aria now knows her own HP.
Damn it, this was worthless.
Yeah, she rolled a nat 20.
God damn it.
Try again.
Well, I could try it again.
Don't you have advantage because she's blinded?
No.
This would be some tactical information to know, so.
I'll try it again.
I'm pretty sure when someone's blinded, that only applies to melee attacks.
Gotcha.
That's 18 for con versus Will.
You succeed.
Well, I'll try for damage again. That's 14 damage and, yeah.
All right.
14 damage in current and maximum hit points known.
All right.
So that is my Blood Mage at will powers are gone now. That's pretty much the end of my action.
All right. I sent it to you in a private chat.
Wait, can you move?
No, movement's an action.
Okay.
Okay, Zach, I found it. It's a reflex save.
All right, cool.
But she has to make one for each effect. Either she has to stop the bleeding
we got a
first.
file to chew through her.
Well, she's a final boss. I don't blame her.
It is now your turn, John.
Okay. Question: how far can I get in a single round of movement?
You could get straight up to her face.
I don't want to get straight up to her face. If I run to the left, like if I get between Aria and can I go farther?
You're about to.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. A little closer towards the edge of the ring, just because I want distance. Okay, and I have hit, and movement is an action, but I have hit and run, so I can attack while I'm moving.
Roll the hit.
Okay, this is only a single attack though.
All right.
Okay, that is a 21 to hit.
Let me check something, because that took away that. Oh, come on, you right little bastard.
Oh yeah, Zach, I forgot. I forgot to take my my bonus, not my bonus, but my free hide I get. So re-stealth with 35.
You miss.
Wait, I miss?
Yes.
Oh,
Barrel
okay.
by the skin of your teeth.
Okay.
But you rolled a 21, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You missed by the skin of your teeth.
Okay. Now, question: because Morgoth is in between me and Sugulite, if I hit her with an explosive arrow, will that also hit Sugulite too?
No.
Okay.
Unless you miss.
Okay. So seeing the situation is what it is. I'm gonna see if I can make her bleed as much as possible. Hold on, let me remove one of the Noctconf blades, and I am going to use my most powerful daily with an explosive arrow.
All right.
Okay. So let me scroll to it just to see what this does. Okay, excruciating shot. Okay, so it's just a regular attack, and this will be the end of my turn since I moved.
Roll the hit.
Okay, that's not bad. That is a 24.
You hit.
Yes.
Roll
Okay.
damage.
So that's times 3 weapon damage, and the target is weakened.
All right.
And then it's an explosive arrow, so it does additional explosive damage. Okay. So I rolled a 6 on a d6. So 6. Okay, so 6 times 3, that is 18, plus my dex, that's 5. So 20, yeah, 23 points of damage plus whatever explosive damage is, and the target is weakened.
All right.
So yeah, I just shoot her right in the face with an explosive arrow.
All right. It is now your turn,
My
Val.
aim is to make her bleed as much as possible.
All right. I assume it'll take one action to get to her.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to get to her and then use Furious Smash for Strength versus Fortitude. And if I hit, aside from damage, then there can be a bonus to an adjacent ally. All right.
Roll the hit.
Come on. That's a 21. Okay.
By the skin of your teeth, you miss.
Damn.
Ow.
I missed on a 21 too.
At least that one's an at-will. It's not a freaking daily and wasting it.
Both of my most useful dailies are gone.
All right.
Dang it.
So that was both your actions.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's now Morgoth's turn. She's no longer blinded.
Oh wait, Zach, did you get my other stealth?
Yes.
Okay, can I actually move a little more towards the top of the ring from where I shot her originally? Like towards the left
Yeah.
more? Yeah, let's get over there.
All right, so Morgoth.
First, she takes 10 ongoing bleeding damage first. She gets that 10 points.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's slowed and she's weakened.
Right, we'll have to roll something.
Okay, so for reflex to stop the bleeding, it has to beat my dexterity
That's
score
not what
of
I'm
24.
rolling yet. That's not what I'm rolling.
Oh, she's gonna take the damage. Okay.
She's probably gonna do a cinematic thing.
That doesn't happen, so then for her first action, she's going to roll to stop the bleeding.
All right, she has to roll a reflex and beat my dexterity score, which is 24.
Reflex. Does she... Let me check what her saving throws are.
How do you have 24 dex?
That's all I've ever pumped into Phillipe is dexterity.
Well, she just rolled the 24.
She has to beat the 24 for that kind of stuff.
Well, it's always been meet or beat.
It's a versus, so it's
It's meet or beat.
Yeah, it's always been meet or beat in every game.
Yeah.
I thought. Oh wait, this isn't a spell. That's right.
Yeah.
But she already took that damage. So does that mean? Wait, does Ty go to the player or Ty go to her?
She's the player in this.
Yes,
instance.
Ty would go to her because she's the one making the action.
All right, so she's lost that effect, but she wasted one of her actions then.
Yeah.
Well, one turn because she.
Now it's her second turn.
Which she still only gets one turn on because she's still slowed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's going to let's do that and do that, and that doesn't happen. So she's going to teleport as a free action.
Okay.
Yeah, slow doesn't stop that. So
She teleports to here.
not Aria.
She teleports.
Oh, that's
You
Alexei.
hit me.
I would just like to say normally Alexei would have a comeback for this, but staring into the yellow-eyed face of Morgoth, he's got nothing.
Also, as she's staring you down, you see cracks in her skin radiating from her yellow eyes.
How close is she to me? Just sheer curiosity. Oh wait, how much taller is she than me as well?
6'9".
She's 6'9".
Okay, and she's like right in my face.
Yes.
Okay, good. I have an ability might help me out with this.
Roll for dodge.
Well, actually, hold on. I have an ability that might help with this. This is a melee attack?
Yes.
Okay. Where is
Thank
it?
God she doesn't have that sword.
Okay. They have to miss me with the melee attack. Okay, so I have to dodge first.
Yeah.
For dodge.
That's a natural one.
Oh, fuck.
That's a 19.
Boy.
Fuck, why?
Oh, so this counts as dodge. So Morgoth, you watch as Morgoth, you blink and her fist is drawn back. So she's going to use the bitter end.
Well,
At
the very least, we got her weapon out of her hands.
So that's double damage because you failed.
Fuck.
Well, Alexei's going to be donuts like Hakuin.
You watch her. Okay, everybody, you watch John.
Uh-huh.
You watch Morgoth fucking gut punch you
Like literally,
with
does
her
it go through me?
fist. You feel you're wearing leather armor, right?
It's the leather armor that the elves and
elves.
Wolfenstein wear.
You feel she hits you. You feel your feet come a foot off the ground as bile and blood fire out your mouth as you take 44 points of damage.
Holy fuck.
I'm still up.
Roll Constitution.
That is
you have?
that is that's a 20 unnatural.
You are able to stand upright as Morgoth positions your head and goes like this. You see her help you. She stands you up a little bit and then goes, "Good boy. I'll be back." As she teleports for her next free. She teleports as a free action. As she teleports to here.
Even with a 35? Damn. But
That is
hey,
a
that was
perfect.
her action, gut punching him, so she's got no more actions.
As she teleports directly over you, Phillipe,
No,
and says,
she got out of the slow effect.
No,
Remember, that was
she
one
got
her
out of the
turns.
bleeding effect. She's still slowed.
as she teleports and looks down at you, Phillipe, "I want my sword back, you asshat."
No.
As it is now Sugulite's turn.
If I run up to her, how close can I get?
It would take you an action and a half to get to
Oh,
her.
she's right in front of me.
Okay, an action and a half.
Wait, isn't charging one of your actions?
I can give you a bonus if you charge.
Well, yeah, if I can I charge into come and get it? That way I will hit her and draw aggro towards me and say Phillipe.
If you burn both your actions, yes.
Yes, I'll do that.
All right,
Thank you.
roll.
And then hold my bonus.
You have to hit,
And
right?
and since I have this as a, let's see, hold on, of course I have the free powerful charge, which gives me a bonus to charging.
All right.
So what's the bonus you're giving me, Jayson?
I'm putting it in the chat. Hold on. To my intelligence modifier to damage. So my intelligence modifier is +7 to damage.
Yep.
So you got hit.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Okay.
Come on, Golden Snitch.
Let's get a roll for dodge.
That's 18 to hit.
Rolling.
Trust.
Roll a one, roll a one, roll a one, roll a one.
You beat a 12, so you hit.
Woo!
Oh! And since this is coming, I have tend to use that to actually install my Drago like Nix, you goddamn coward! You using a proxy to fight. You're not a god. You're a worm. You're no better than Cypher.
Oh.
Well,
And for the damage,
Thanks, Sugulite.
I want.
oh,
my
thank
sword-
you, Axe, for rolling only 2 damage. But let's see with the addition of the other stuff. Let's see. It was plus 7 from Val, right? So
Yeah.
so that's 18 damage.
Bad. Not bad at all.
Fucking teleporting bitch.
all right. So that ends. She takes that.
Thanks, Sugulite.
I'm in danger.
I mean, you saw what she did to me.
It is now Adam's turn.
Help me, Adam. We're friends, right?
No.
Adam,
I bought you beer.
I bought you
Adam?
beer. Help me kill a god.
Adam burns his actions to get to you.
So he can't actually heal me.
But he is going to... he will heal you for 4 points of damage.
Oh, great. I
Because
only
he
have...
does some AoE healing shit.
Okay, that's great. I only have 29 health out of my 76.
You're fine.
I'm blood.
It is now top of the order, Phillipe!
Well, since Sugulite came and helped me, I'm gonna try to return the favor. I pull, she's right in front of me, point blank. I'm gonna shoot her with blinding barrage.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, natural 20.
Yeah, you hit.
Blinding barrage. She's blind again till my next turn.
All right, so we have an idea. We have an idea of how to fight her.
Yeah, Phillipe says. After says, "Give me back my sword," and I go, "No, give me back my circus!" Bam!
Roll for damage and double.
Hold on, that blind barrage is double, but then it's gonna be doubled even more. Holy crap! Okay.
So times 4?
Yeah, because what is it? Blinding barrage is where are you? Where'd you go? Two times my weapon damage plus my dex, and then all of that's doubled, I guess. So 1d10. Let's use you. So 8 plus. So 16 doubled is 32, right? Yeah,
Yep.
32 plus my dex, so 39, and then what's 39 doubled?
78.
All right, so 78, and she's blinded to my next turn, and now, after saying that, Felipe's gonna go run and hide with his, because he can do that. I'm going to run past Val, I guess, and I'm going to hide with a... with a 38 to hide.
All right.
What is it with
Aria,
everyone having
your turn.
good one-liners except for me?
Now! Bam! Mike, your turn.
Free action, summon Blade of Annihilation.
All right.
So that comes forth. How much health do you have, John?
29. My total is 76.
When does the cleric? The cleric goes in last in the move order, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I also have a bunch of health potions, so just go for her. I'll just chug those.
Okay, I do have a emergency heal if need be, but she's blinded, right?
Yep, and slow.
Does blinded affect reflex at all?
You can roll with advantage.
Okay. I'm going to try to cast Bolt of Pain
All right.
as one of my dailies for the blood thing, which would basically be a bolt of shadow magic that molds itself into whatever will bring the most suffering upon its target.
Oh.
On versus reflex. So you said roll for advantage?
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Okay, first one's an 18. Second one is also an 18. Interesting. But that's 18 plus 4.
22.
Yeah, 22. Both came out to be the exact same.
Well, you beat an unnat 20.
Woo!
Okay, so I'm going to roll for the damage, which is 3d10 plus a bunch of stuff. So that's 7, 16, 20. She takes 30 damage, and if she has any vulnerabilities, they're revealed to me, and I'm going to spend a healing surge to deal ongoing damage equal to my con modifier, plus my con modifier, so she takes 8 ongoing damage.
Yeah.
8 ongoing damage. She takes the total damage,
All right.
and any vulnerabilities, period, are revealed to me.
Hold on. Let me check.
So any weaknesses or vulnerability in any way, I know.
Well,
I'm trying to use Blood Mage related stuff because every time I hit her with something Blood Mage related, I'm hitting her with my blood.
Which is
you, actually, you kind of get knowledge of this.
No?
She is piggybacking off of your blood and the tainted blood that all of you Chucklefox put into her ritual
Ah.
to fight against the parasite.
Aria helped!
More blood transfusion.
I'm gonna cut my hand open and bleed on you, baby.
What you gonna do? Bleed on me? Yes. It's super effective.
Yes.
So you have one
Yep.
more action, Mike.
Let's see. One more action.
Yeah.
I'd like to cast Corrupt Blood.
Okay,
Infuse your enemy's blood with an arcane taint.
And your blood's already in here.
Yeah.
So roll. What's that against?
Corrupt Blood is at Constitution versus Fortitude.
Roll with advantage.
Okay. Thank God for advantage. Definitely for advantage because that rolled a lot higher. That is a 18. Thank goodness for advantage because the first roll was a nat 1.
Ooh, thank
You
God.
succeed.
I succeed. Okay. Dealing damage. God, you have so much ongoing damage.
So wait, what was it? It's 8 plus, and now what's the next ongoing?
It's like
I'll tell you.
she takes 20 ongoing.
And she's got to save for each different effect.
And she's weakened, so she has disadvantage.
So
on
she
saving
takes
throws.
another total 20 damage.
All
Then
right.
she takes an additional 4 ongoing Constitution modifier
So
damage.
24.
And I get to add another bit of my con modifier to the ongoing.
Which, by the way, Zach,
So that's another 8 ongoing that she deals with that. And I may slide the target a number of squares equal to my con modifier whenever they save against the ongoing damage. Which
also,
would be-
Zach, I looked it up. Weakened means she has disadvantage against con and strength-based saving throws.
Damn, if only it was reflex.
So it is now your turn, John.
blood should be going
I am going to stay where I am because the cleric is right next to me, and I am going to chug 2 of my healing potions. I have no idea what they recover, but I'm going to take 2 of them.
Hold
yeah.
on, wait.
Both my actions, 2.
vulnerabilities out, Zach?
Yeah. Yeah, both my actions, 2 potions.
Vulnerabilities? Did you type
Oh,
any
I
of
think
those
in
out?
4th edition,
Oh, no,
John,
I told
it's
you.
whatever your
She's piggybacking off of your blood to fight
I
the
have it.
parasite.
Oh, okay. So corrupt blood may help.
Yeah.
But yeah, what did you say, Grant?
Oh, shit. That means...
Actually, I don't have it written down. I don't know what the... I think it's whatever your healing surge is. What's your healing surge? I see your head. Nice.
It says my surge value is 19, so I heal 19?
How's that work, Zach? How do healing potions work? These are my dice.
yeah, you take a healing surge, so 19.
Okay, so I took 2, so 19 times
38.
Okay, so 38, and that's my turn. Like, I used both my actions to
See,
take
Abby,
2
look,
potions.
we're fighting a
So,
god.
I'm alive.
It
I'm alive.
is now Val's turn.
That's a D20.
All right.
Oh, that's a
First.
1.
Going to use Knight's move to give myself a free movement as an action. Oh, free movement. So I can get over to Morgoth.
Yar.
Yeah. And then I'm going to first try Villain's Nightmare, which is that attack where until the end of the encounter when I'm adjacent to the target, if it walks or runs, I can cancel the movement with an immediate interrupt. So I'm going to try that with an attack. Shakan! Oh, crap. Hold on.
My goodness. You're gonna wear that to the... You're gonna wear the trampoline place?
An 18.
No?
You fail. She rolled a nat 20.
Hit her again.
Wait. She's blinded, so wait.
Yeah, you get advantage. Roll again.
Yeah, I rolled disadvantage. You succeed!
Yeah!
I guess we'll find out if that
Yeah,
retreat thing works on
you
teleporting.
guys will see him first. I'll see him later, okay?
You got eat.
Mm-hmm. There's gonna be cake. Yeah, that's a D20. You roll it.
I guess I needed
See, it's
damage.
It's my turn.
Okay.
And that's...
Roll it in here.
Alright, 1 second.
Yeah, nice. That's 12.
Not again.
Okay.
There it is. That's only 6 damage.
That's another 12.
But if she moves, I can interrupt.
Alright.
15.
Then I'm gonna try that Furious Smash once again.
16. Nice.
Just straight against Fortitude. So,
One.
shotgun! 16.
Just to roll up the... You miss.
Ah.
It is now her turn, so she's going to roll a reflex save.
Hold on a second. Which one she's trying to save against, Zach?
She wants her turns back.
Okay, so you gotta beat 24.
She fails, so...
Woo! That burns that first turn.
But I gotta roll for that. So the second time, she's going to roll for that, and then that.
Is that all the damage on her or something?
No. So she takes 56 damage.
Whoa!
Also, Zach, I was wrong on the what weaken means before. It means her melee attacks deal half damage.
Right, but here's the thing.
I see.
3.
3. There you go.
She, let's see. You watch...
3.
Zach's talking.
You watch as Morgoth withdraws a knife from a hidden compartment in her armor and plunges it into her side and rakes it across.
So, also, she's committing seppuku.
And she deals 7 additional points. Actually, no, it's bonus, so that's... She deals 12 additional points of damage to herself.
Yay!
As more of that black goo just starts to, like, spill out. And her eyes flash in between yellow and blue, yellow and blue, yellow and blue,
Bye.
before settling back on yellow.
I'll see you at the party.
So she's going to teleport. Which Val does count.
Okay.
Wait, isn't her ire still on Sugulite?
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah,
yes! Thank you for bringing that up!
Wait, what?
But she just burned that turn stabbing herself.
No, that was actually a pre-action.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, is she just going to teleport behind me and tell me nothing personal?
No, I think it's very personal for her.
She spins on her heels
Oh, sorry, Ken. I thought her turn was done.
and looks directly at Sugulite. Hi.
Wait, she can't see him.
Roll for dodge.
She probably knows he's there.
Yeah,
She's
blind.
in his... Right, but she's in the field of Arcana.
Oh.
She didn't really move,
And
did she?
Sugulite's loyal with that shit because, he used to be just magic.
Yeah.
Also, Sugulite is right up in her grill, so I'm pretty sure even with blindness, you can tell he's there.
She didn't really move, did she?
No.
That's only a 6 to dodge.
Damn it.
Oh, no. Oh,
So
no.
she, you watch her. You don't have to roll Constitution for this. You blink, and suddenly her fist is drawn back.
No.
BAM!
At least it's not doubled.
As you take 20 points of damage.
Unbreakable. I'm only taking 7.
Woo!
Oh.
You flex your abs.
Mm-hmm. Your Batista abs.
And unfortunately, I can only do that one. I think I can only do that like once per battle, I think.
It's either round or encounter.
Yeah, it's an encounter power. I can only do that like once in this fight.
All right. All right, so you only take that amount of damage. Morgoth ends her turn, but not before. Morgoth is bloodied.
Yeah! Holy crap.
Okay, did we make this happen by corrupting her blood the first time?
Yes, good job, Aria.
So yeah, Aria, good job.
Hold on, Oh, don't tell me you got taken off of YouTube. Oh, there it is. Got it.
Wait, what happened? A little distracted.
Remember when the ritual you corrupted the blood? That's helping us.
As you watch Sugulite, you're point blank for this. You watch her armor ripple. And suddenly the plates of it begin to shift and change. As suddenly you watch as what appear to be dragon-like spines begin to protrude from the shoulders and the back. As suddenly you see, coiled around Morgoth, an etheric blue dragon.
What?
She has a stand.
Oh my god.
Oh god, it's a stand. Imagine dragons.
No.
Oh, look, another dragon. Let's get it.
Oh no, it's worse.
Oh, no, it's hot?
Does the dragon have yellow eyes?
No, it has blue. The dragon is silverish blue. As you begin to watch almost vividly technicolored smoke begin to billow out of its mouth as Morgoth's living armor activates.
Also, she does have a stand. It's her armor.
Wait a minute, what does that mean I took?
What?
I
Grant,
took her
click the
bracer
video.
off, remember?
Grant, click the video.
Oh.
Maybe I took off an arm whenever I stole a piece of it.
Morgoth has regained her place. See?
Oh my god, we're gonna die!
It is now Sugulite's
Behold,
turn.
behold my stand, Mecha Godzilla.
Bloody...
Simply Mechagodzilla 2.
Well, let's see. Well, if it's stand above Godzilla, wouldn't that be Blue Oyster Cult?
Yes. Hey, Zach, I took a piece of this armor away from it. Does that mean this thing's missing a hand by chance?
No.
Damn it.
But you
In
have a
fact,
piece of it. We can study it. See if we can figure out how this shit works.
Mm-hmm.
So it's your turn, Sugulite.
Well, I guess might as well try to hit her hard till she goes down, so I'm going to use another one of my dailies. You know it, you love it, Brute Strike.
Yeah, boy.
Don't hold back. Morgoth is a god. She can take a lot of punishment.
17.
You miss.
Fuck.
You swing as Morgoth nimbly steps back. You have one more action.
Well, I can't use versus Surge yet because I'm not hurt enough to make that worthwhile, so I'm going to use the encounter of Crushing Blow. Nat 20!
Yeah!
All for damage.
And Crushing Blow has a thing that if I'm using an axe, hammer, or mace, it also includes my con mod as to the damage.
Nice.
Go axe, man.
The fuck? Arcana butters. Buttons.
And since this is not 20 times 2, that is 74 damage.
Yeah!
God,
Fist
man.
bump!
This is why we love you, Sugulite.
Well, congratulations. You are drawing aggro.
I was already.
Now you're really drawn.
Now you're playing with aggro!
Now you've drawn the aggro of Mecha Godzilla.
That's a good line.
Adam, yeah.
I don't know what I'm more scared of, the Vorpal blade that can cut through anything like butter, or the Mecha Godzilla. I didn't know she had that.
Well, she doesn't have the blade anymore. Phillipe does.
But even still, I thought that was her only weapon. Actually, I think I remember Zach you telling me about this, but I honestly forgot. I didn't know she had this.
Does the living armor have a separate hit pool or?
No.
Okay.
It unlocks an entire bevy of new actions.
Which she can't use because she's still slowed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Message. Yeah. It is now Adam's turn. Adam is going to roll Arcana.
I do still need healing.
I know.
Need healing.
And he's going to burn his second action to do something else. Arcana based.
Okay.
Ending his turn.
Do I get 4 points just for being near him?
No.
Oh, okay.
It is now Phillipe's turn.
Fuck. Ah, shit. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, man. Well, she's still blinded, but it's not going to last. It's going to end after this, so... Aria seems to... Aria, have you been pumping blood into her at all with your attacks?
I've literally been using only blood magic related attacks, which involve using my blood as damage.
So, fuck.
I have not been using my warlock abilities other than buffing myself.
Okay, I guess since I'm too far away to use the dagger, can I, like, put some of the blood on my crossbow bolts and take shots at her?
Yeah.
Alright. Some Aria blood cross bolts, and... Is there any other status effects I can put on her? Damn it. No, just more damage.
Well, if you use Aria's blood, that's going to help her on her turn.
Give me a sec.
Okay, I'm going to... Fuck it, I'm going to use damage as well. First attack, I'm going to use... Torturous Strike. No, wait. I use my strength. No, I'm going to use Trickster's Blade. That can dagger or cross. Good. Okay, so yeah, Trickster's Blade for this one. And Zach, can I aim right at where I see some of that black stuff coming out of her wounds?
You would have to... That's a called shot, so you would have to roll to hit that specific. You would have to basically verify the hit.
Okay. So was that just another...
First shift to hit.
Okay.
First shift to roll to hit.
She's still
roll to
blinded.
hit.
Does that give me anything?
Yep. I've done this. I've done this before with Alexei. Roll to hit first. If it hits, you hit, and then roll to hit again. And if that you make that, you hit specifically what you're hitting.
All right, she's still blind. Is there any, does that give me anything, Zach?
No.
Damn it! If only it was melee. Okay. I mean, I technically could run up, stab her, and run away, but then I'd lose another shot.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. If I use Torturous Strike with my with the blade, that it'll still deliver more blood. Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I do that? Can I run up, stab her once, and then I'm gonna use one of my free things to run and hide?
Yeah, you're gonna burn both of your actions to stab her once, but yeah.
But yeah, then I'll be able to run away and hide for free.
Shake up. Rogues, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab her right in the, that wound with whatever her name, Minx's blade, which is infused with Aria blood. Does that now that it's melee? Does that give me advantage?
Yeah.
All right.
Like she rolls for disadvantage, so.
Oh, okay.
Roll the hit.
29.
Good thing she rolls for disadvantage. You hit.
Whew. All right. So Minx's blade, a D12. Oh shit, D12. Where are you at? D12. Here we go. And she's blinded, so that's a sneak attack. Okay, so...
And your attention's on Sugulite.
Yep, so that's a... What? Oh, okay. 11 plus 3 plus dex, so 14 plus 7 is 17, 18, 19, 20. So it's 21, just base, and it pumping the venom into her, or the blood. I don't know if that does any extra damage, but I'm going to use my sneak attack dice. Yeah, it's balls for an extra 6 damage. 6 damage for sneak attack.
Alright.
And because that was torturous strike. Oh wait, hold on. What did I say before? Ah, shit. 14 plus 7 was 20. 17. That's 21, but that's double because I was using Trickster's Blade. So that's 42 plus my dex. 42 plus, so 49 plus the additional 6. 49. So that's 55 damage. And I'm pumping that Aria blood right into that. Do I have to do again to where I hit or no?
Yeah, if you want to hit this very specific spot, you have to...
Roll d20?
Yep.
Is there anything added to it or?
No.
Alright. 13.
You don't.
Damn it. But anyway, that's 55 damage, and I'm pumping that blood into her. And I'm peacing out, gonna hide. I'm gonna go hide behind... I guess... Fuck,
Cardboard cutout of exactly himself hides behind it.
Who would better be behind Aria or Alexei? Because, no wait, her eye's on Sugulite, so... You know, I'm just gonna hide off to the side where they can't see me somewhere.
Hide either behind Sugulite or Aria. Both of us can take a hit. I can reflect damage, and Sugulite's the tank.
Yeah, that'll be good there. I'll hide there with a 36.
Alright.
So yeah, I pumped more. I pumped more blood into her. Hopefully, you can do some of that, Mike.
Alright. It's Aria's turn.
I'm gonna burn my last daily for my blood magic and try to cast Hemorrhage. Actually, I have a better idea. I'm gonna try to cast Bloodbound Command. It's Con versus Will.
Alright.
Ooh, that is a 23.
You succeed.
I what?
You succeed.
Okay. So let me do the damage first. That's 23 plus 6. That's 29 total damage. And she's immobilized till the end of my turn, so she can't move.
Alright.
Till the end of my turn. And then to counter that back up with, I'm going to cast Hemorrhage.
How much damage?
That was 23, I believe.
Oh wait, there's only 100 gigs left.
And then for my last action, I'm going to cast Hemorrhage on her, which is Con versus Fortitude, but she's immobilized. So,
Yeah, you should have done that because you bought more space.
so I don't know if that just auto hits her, but I'll still roll.
Roll the hit.
Okay, that is 19. Getting lucky.
You're the reason we're here.
Roll for damage.
Okay.
Hemorrhage might help. It'll bleed it out faster.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the point. We're trying to make her bleed.
I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away.
19.
Oh, and on
Okay,
top of the
that's
turn, she's going to
20.
hit with all those status effects with the ongoing damage. Awesome.
That's 25 psychic damage.
Double it because she rolled a nat 1.
So that's 50 psychic damage. As well as she has vulnerability 4 to all damage. Till
Wow.
save.
So plus 4.
She has a vulnerability 4 to all, not just my damage dealing to her, but everyone dealing damage to her. She has vulnerability.
Yeah!
Till she does the save.
But she's got so
And-
many status effects on her right now. Like she's got 4 ongoing damage and still.
Literally, all I've been doing is blood-related shit. I think I literally just have 1 at-will power and 2 encounters for blood, and then I'm out of blood magic.
Yeah.
And that's the end of my turn.
But yeah, that's what we need. She's
Your
a
turn,
god.
John.
Okay. It's like, no, I'm gonna stick with Adam because something is clearly up with the guy. So I'm just gonna stay where I am and take 2 shots. Let me just check real quick to see if I haven't used up all of my good abilities. Let's see.
Excuse me.
I forgot you fuckers do like 50 damage a fucking turn.
Well, Val's just standing here like,
I know.
Well,
He's
she
like,
did 50 damage to me, and that was almost all of my health.
Yeah.
And I can only do that much damage if I use my daily encounter powers.
Okay, this is an at-will, so I'm going to do this twice. It says careful attack. You study the enemy looking for a gap in its defenses, and I know now that there are several gaps in her defenses. So, okay. So this just gives me a bonus to hit.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, that's probably not going to hit. So 6 plus 5 plus 2, that's 13.
Roll for damage.
Wait, I hit?
Roll for damage.
Okay, and this is just a regular attack, and still using fire. Okay. Why do I keep rolling crap damage to this fight? Why now of all times? Okay, so that's 3 plus my... Okay, so 3 plus my dex, that's 5, so only 8 damage for that attack.
All right.
Okay. And now I'm going to attack again.
As your arrow flies at Morgoth, she bamfs away
What?
Ah, cheater.
and suddenly reappears
do I
Oh,
get my
shit.
interrupt from that?
before you.
Do
Reaction.
I get that interrupt?
Yeah, he has the interrupt.
Yeah, you
At
can.
least
Yeah,
At least a swing.
yeah. Swing to hit.
Swing away, George. Unnatural 20.
You hit. Roll for damage.
Yay! Oh,
She takes
that's,
damage as she teleports.
9. That's... Did I hear right that there's like a bonus to damage now from Aria?
Mike.
He said 4, so I think it's
Yeah.
plus 4.
Yeah, +4. All right.
Oh,
You-
I didn't add the plus 4 to mine, so that was 12 damage for mine.
Okay, because
For a second,
She-
Val's like, did I kill her?
John,
Yeah?
she teleports, looks you straight in the eye, and says, "I have had enough of your shit."
Mm-hmm.
She grabs your
I know.
bow
What? Oh, no.
Oh no!
and snaps it over her knee,
God, that
Oh,
was
no.
a bitch to me.
shattering your bow like glass.
Oh, no.
Wait,
I'm not
do any of
gonna
the
keep making
Stradivari
a nice
blood
thing
go into her
keep
knee?
destroying them.
No.
That was the blood of Asmodeus.
Oh.
Okay.
She is now standing before you. You have one more action.
Okay, I didn't know that was a reaction.
Yeah,
I have a sword, so I guess I can just quick draw and do that and attack with that.
roll the hit.
That's a 3 plus my dex. I'm not gonna hit.
Well, you never know.
So that's 8 total.
Yeah, you swing, and Morgoth just kind of... You swing, your blow just glances off her armor as you see the dragon slowly rear its head
Oh
over her.
shit!
Help me, Adam! It is now Val's turn.
Okay.
I've lost my primary weapon.
I rolled.
Okay.
She rolled a nat 20, and then I flipped a coin, and it came up on yes.
Okay.
Okay, keep trying to deal damage to get Morgoth to attack me. Proceeds to keep beating the shit out of Alexei.
Okay.
God damn it. It's like I'm just basically being like, I'm the Joker from Dark Knight to be like, I want you to hit me. Come on, hit me. And you keep beating up Jim Gordon.
Hit me!
Admittedly, that movie would have been a lot funnier.
Wait, if it's the Joker saying hit me, then it's Batman beating up.
Just beating up Jim Gordon for no reason.
I'm not the hero this city needs. Where's Dent? Batman, it's me.
Okay. 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 Well, I'm gonna use one action to move over to Goth.
Alright.
And then... Let's see. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try frickin' Furious Smash, because for once I want to frickin' pull this off. Because if I do, Alexei or Adam, I'll probably give it to Adam, actually, if he's gonna do any attacking. I doubt it, though, right?
Well, he's next, so go right ahead.
Would he do any attacking?
I don't know. I don't know what Adam does.
He's gonna run away.
Adam is
Alright.
Adam.
Yeah, Adam is Adam. That's all we need to know.
So Furious Smash, come on! That's 17 against her Fortitude.
You hit!
Yeah, finally! Alright, so damage equal to my strength modifier, so that's just 7 damage. Well, I guess with that 4, it's 11, right?
Yes.
So 11 damage as she comes running up and just smashes with her shield. And then now an ally who's adjacent. And considering Adam has some healing to do, I'm going to give it to Alexei.
Ooh, thank you.
No problem. You apply my charisma modifier as a power bonus to the attack roll and damage roll on your next attack against the target.
Okay, thank
But
you.
if you don't attack next turn, you lose it.
Okay,
It's
that's fair.
It's a +5.
Okay.
Alright. It is now Morgoth's turn.
And she takes all that damage, right?
Yeah, she takes the 28 damage. But first, we gotta roll this.
24.
And that, and then... Oh, wait, no, she does roll it again. No, that's nothing happened. Then she's gonna roll Reflex. She hits a 24.
Okay, so that burns her first turn, though.
Her first turn. So now, her second turn... For action. So,
At least she's still weakened.
Yeah.
Yeah. That.
Oh my god, she has a breath attack. She has a dragon. She has a breath attack.
At least she's only got 4 attacks instead of 8.
You watch as she shoves her right hand into the wound in her side, dealing an additional 11 points of damage. It's gonna roll Constitution. It fails. So Morgoth gets to roll that again. Alright, so this is turning into an eventful turn. Now Morgoth is going to attack. Sugulite.
What?
Roll for dodge.
What?
As the dragon turns its head.
It's Mechagodzilla. It can rotate its head.
21. It has a breath attack.
Oh, this is a wisdom-based attack, so wisdom modifier. It misses as you watch as this streak of greenish-yellow flame impacts the area near you as you dodge out of the way, as you watch the marble rot and burn away.
Granted, Mechagodzilla ever have a decomposing ray?
I mean, He does have those electricity when he shoots into Godzilla and blood squirts everywhere, so...
And Kiryu does have, like, what, the Sub-Zero Ray?
That's true, yeah. Well, there's
Like,
3
those
Mecha
are-
Godzillas. It's hard to say which one, each one that does something a little different.
It's going to attack again with a different attack. Phillipe, roll for dodge.
It sees me!
There's nowhere to hide here.
I am stealthy! Fuck.
That's an open field, Grant.
I'm hiding behind the corpses of our fallen brethren.
What corpses?
I don't
No one
know.
died.
Dodge, you say?
Yes.
Where is that? Oh, there he is.
I got a feeling you dodged this.
So it's half my AC plus my, or is it my AC plus, how's it do it again, Dodge?
What's your AC?
21 plus my
So
dexterity,
that's,
which adds my
so
modifiers.
that's 2. So you add 2 to whatever you rolled.
2, okay.
2 plus, yeah.
Plus my dex. 7, 8, 9, so that's 21.
Yeah, you dodge this.
Woo!
She's going to do it again.
Ah! Bitch! On me? On me again, Zach?
Yes.
Bitch tits. 24?
Does that hit? Because it's that.
There's something.
Oh, that's the saving throws, so she doesn't get that bonus on that. Does she get bonuses to this attack?
Oh, and there's something I can add +4 to it if it does. so
No,
it doesn't hit me.
she misses.
Whew. So that's all 4 turns, right?
No, she gets one more.
Oh, the stabbing her. Oh yeah, the stabbing herself is a free action.
Yeah. And she is going to teleport.
What?
So I get interrupt.
Rolled hit.
Ah,
Interrupt, Alexei.
stay in one place. 18.
You miss.
Alexei, interrupt.
All my interrupts are range based.
Oh.
Boing. Hey, how's it going, Sugulite? Roll
Does
for
she
dodge.
Does she actually speak with that manly voice?
No, that's Mechagodzilla speaking.
22 to dodge.
Val's running. Every time Val's just running back and forth like.
You nimbly dodge as the astral dragon opens its mouth and burns away more of the ground. As Morgoth looks you in the eye, I'm getting real sick and tired of this bullshit. And I'm going to, because I need to actually pull this up. So give me 1 second. And then it is Sugulite's turn.
How fortuitous. He's right in front of you now.
Good thing she kindly teleported in front of you.
So at what point should we probably bring out the catalyst? Do we even need it, or do you think we're okay just stabbing the shit out of her?
I'm pretty
You
sure.
blended her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot she takes the other 28 damage, so...
We should probably do it for like a killing blow. Like Aria knows her HP, so like it. So yeah, like when she's like really weakened and on her last legs, then.
Well,
we'll
wait
do
a
it.
minute. Is there a way we can shoot into her without only hitting the black stuff?
I don't know.
That's going to be tough.
We'll have to try. We'll have to see what happens. But
'Cause I
for
know
now,
it ignores
Sugulite.
armor, but it'll go
Sugulite,
do anything.
your turn.
Question. Would the dragon be considered the second target?
Yes.
Oh, good. I can use passing attack.
Oh.
I'll get out of that.
What does that do?
It lets me hit 2 targets as long as they're like within reasonable swings of each other.
Okay.
Roll to hit.
So you actually have to be able to physically hit them both. I got you.
Yeah.
Well, you can't... Technically, the dragon can't roll for dodge because it's a weapon, so you can't... But Morgoth can, so roll to hit Morgoth.
26.
Nice.
Hold on, let me check something because... So she gets that to that.
And, wait, you said the dragon can't dodge, but I was going to say separate hit rolls for them, but the dragon can't dodge.
Dragon can't dodge because it's attached.
Your dragon can't dodge and your goddess can't rock and roll.
But you
you're
can
hit.
teleport
Roll for
all
damage.
over the room.
Okay, so... That's... Hold on. That's 22 damage on Morgoth.
All right.
And 21 damage on the dragon.
The dragon looks confused and pissed off. You have one more action.
He hit me? What the hell, man?
So, wait, does the dragon have HP?
No.
Oh. So,
But the dragon's just all of a sudden clang. What the fuck, man? What the
I
fuck?
don't know, maybe I could break the armor. I'm just trying to workshop shit here.
it might work. Keep trying.
You have one
Well,
more
passing
action.
attack is an encounter power, so I'm pretty sure I can only do that once.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait a minute, she's not holding that
Actually,
dragon.
hell,
is
I
she?
just realized I used all my encounter powers this battle.
I have one left, but it's useless here.
And I have 2 dailies left, but neither of them are useful right now.
Oh, you got one more action, so...
Well, time to just spam Reaping Strike, because even if I miss, I do still do some damage.
All right.
$25 to hit for Reaping Strike.
Morgoth's going to use an encounter power.
Damn it.
Remember, with Reaping Strike, even if I miss, I still do. She still takes half of my strength mod damage.
Yeah.
Actually, my axe is a 2-handed weapon, so she would take my full strength mod damage.
Oh, cool.
Here's the thing, though.
Oh.
This is how this encounter power works. You raise your attack, and Morgoth goes, no. As you're filled with incredible doubt about your action and decide not to attack Morgoth.
Friggin' godly abilities.
She used her encounter power. Negate. Once per 4 turns, Morgoth can cancel an attack made against her.
Shit. It's like, ah! No. All right.
It's like Sunny, like that meme going around with Sunny from iRobot going, no.
And she chooses to use that against one of my weaker attacks.
Well,
And I'm okay with that.
that's better.
I forgot this ability. I shit you not. I forgot this ability existed. I'm like, I'm scrolling through her stuff. I'm like, I thought I gave her. God damn it!
Well, she can't cancel till another 4 turns.
Yeah. So it is
This
now
is why
Adam's.
This is why I study all my character sheets the night before I run a session.
It is now Adam's turn.
Do something, Adam.
He is going to quick draw and take out his staff.
Okay.
He is going to use... I see something like... This Roger Daltrey-looking motherfucker.
Oh dear God.
You watch as he takes out his staff and activates Holy Lance.
Oh.
And he's going to throw it at Morgoth.
What god does he worship again?
Calamity.
Oh, so he's a priest of Calamity. Which is weird because he hates Calamity.
Yeah, he hates Calamity. Rolling to...
Maybe he just really likes clocks.
You watch as his spear arcs through the air. As Morgoth just goes, pang!
Damn it.
At least you tried.
I would have laughed so hard if it hit her knee. Ah!
And Adam's going to use one other thing. Let's see. He's going to use Okay, I gotta look up how this spell works because I gave this to Adam as a joke and he just pulled it off.
I gotta see what this does.
Jesus Christ! Hey, Morgoth, roll sticks it.
What?
What did he do?
Well, he used Call Lightning on Morgoth.
Yay!
Morgoth rolled a nat 20 dex save.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
So Adam gets to roll 3d10 for damage.
On himself?
16.
She did the redirect lightning from Avatar. That's what she did.
As the lightning comes down, you watch Morgoth put a hand up, absorb it, and then we've all seen Revenge of the Sith, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm way ahead of you.
Wait a second. Lightning
Unlimited
goes in a
power!
straight line. Does that hit me and Val too?
Shut up, man.
She's attacking Adam. Adam took a step forward to throw his javelin. So Adam takes 20 points of lightning damage.
Adam!
As you watch the priest.
I didn't see that coming.
As Morgoth stands there, it just kind of goes, huh.
Is he still up?
Rolling con. Yeah, he's still standing upright, but he's now a smoking angry blind man.
Hey, Zach, the blind man didn't see that coming.
Well, no shit.
Get out of here, Phillipe. Just go home.
Aw. I'll be here all week, folks.
The entire area now smells like burning cotton and hair.
All right.
Just like Mom used to make.
It is now Felipe's turn.
Rest in peace, Adam. We barely knew you.
I knew him. He's one of my friends.
Alrighty.
That's why I said we, not Alexei.
Okay.
Felipe's getting out his crossbow and gonna cap her. I'm gonna use-
While you roll to attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Rogue's Luck. I'm gonna do Rogue's Luck. Here I go with my shooting again.
Oh, kill it again.
Let's see. 25 to hit.
You hit by the skin of your teeth.
Woo! Alright, so that's gonna be 2 times weapon damage. So D10. Or is this one? Okay, so 5 plus. Where are you? 5 plus 8, 8, 9, 10. So that's 13. So that's 26 plus 7. So that's 30. That's 33. Okay. Oh, that doesn't proc. All right, so 33 damage, and I'm gonna activate a feat that I didn't remember I had because I hit her. Ankle cutter.
All right.
33. She's got ankle cutter now. That means she's slow till the end of my next turn. I don't like her having 8 powers.
God damn it.
So she's slowed again, and that's only my first attack. Gonna go for another shot. Just regular now.
I'll hit it.
Where'd my die go? There you are. Come on, metal die. My die flew out. Where'd you go, you bastard? Where are you? There you are. Alright, technical difficulties. Fuck, that ain't gonna hit. 14. That was a shitty roll.
By the skin of your teeth, you goddamn fucking hit.
Really?
Wait, let me check. Wait. She didn't activate Shield of fucking Age. Why didn't you activate Shield of Ages, you tart?
Holy crap, I thought I whiffed that. Okay, so there's nothing added to that, so... Wait a minute! She's by an ally! And I forego it last time, so yeah. Alright, so it's D10. Where are you? Yes! Max damage. So 18 plus... Really? Plus 7 sneak attack. So... What did I say? Yeah. 18 plus 7, so that's 25. And I'm gonna hide! I'm gonna hide behind Aria, I guess. Because there's a big person in front of me, I actually can't be hidden now.
It is now Aria's turn.
And that's a 30... Wait, hold on. 20. That's 40 for stealth. So I am Aria.
I am Aria. And
Your turn,
Aria is
Mike.
me.
I'm going to cast Blood Spray.
What?
Ew.
That is Con versus Fortitude.
Roll for it.
22.
Succeed. Roll for damage.
Okay. That's 15. That's 15 necrotic damage with blood, and I push the target up to 2 squares.
All right.
Which
Yep.
direction?
If I push them into Sugulite or near Sugulite, would that trigger any sort of a opportunity
I
attack?
think if you push him away from Sugulite, that gives him an opportunity.
Morgoth can see him, so yeah.
Okay. Now that I've cast that, let me check my last encounter power. What did I have it written down as? Okay, I'll then do Lacerate.
All right.
Con versus Fortitude.
Roll for it.
That's a 20 unnatural.
You miss.
Damn it.
I'm going to, as a reaction to my miss, using my one of my feats. I'm going to take damage. I'm going to activate the sacrifice to Cafian.
All right.
I'm going to deal damage equal to myself. I think that's a level 4, so I'm going to take 4 damage and get that spell back.
All right.
Hey, Mike, say something clever. Like, help out Morgoth.
We can't hear you.
This is a very dull fight that you're doing. I expected the Destroyer of Worlds to actually be intimidating.
Shit, I should have hid behind Adam.
If you're not Nyx, then whoever yours pathetic. Hell, you're probably... Wait, what? I had written down who the head god, dark god's name was.
Azathoth?
Yeah, you're such a disappointment to Jastiel. Or Jastiel? He's got a shit name. It's really hard to pronounce.
Yeah, Jastiel. That was his name.
I should have hidden behind one of you other fuckers.
Yeah, Jastiel's such a little bitch. I mean, seriously, he got his ass handed to him so pathetically. You're just like him. Pathetic. And small.
Huh.
Okay.
All right. It is now Alexei's turn.
Okay. I would like to use my movements and hit and run to run just in a straight line to the other side of the arena. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to quick draw, pull out my pistol. This is the pistol that saved Atropos' life, and I'm going to take 2 shots while I'm running.
Remember your
Roll the
bonus.
hit.
Yeah,
Remember your bonus
yep.
with me.
Is that a hit or just a damage?
Roll the
Both.
hit.
Oh, okay.
Bonus to both.
Okay, so that's 11 plus my dex. That's 5, and what's your charisma?
You get a +5.
Okay, so plus 10, so that is a 21.
You hit. Roll for damage.
Okay, let me scroll down to the damage from my pistol because I never use this. Let's... Okay, prototype gun 1d8. That is 7 damage.
All right. Roll for the second one.
Yep. Okay, so that Jayson, that thing you gave me only works once, right?
It's just for this round, yeah, but it's for this round.
Also,
Hold on. Let me double check.
I rolled a 16 with my dex is 21 again, but if I still have the +5.
Remember, it goes for your damage too.
Then I didn't add the +5 to damage, so 7 + 5, that would be 12 damage.
Bonus rubber blood, power bonus attack, roll damage for next. Oh, it's it was just for your next attack.
Okay.
Well,
So that's 21 to hit again.
hold on, the dice fell off the table, but I don't think it'll matter because you hit. In the words of McCready, how do you want to do this?
Wait, what?
What?
Already?
Let me finish chewing.
We only had 1,000 hit points, and we were chewing through it pretty quickly.
You fuckers hit like tanks!
Well, also because I took away most of her actions, so that helped us, right?
Yes. Yeah, you kept taking away most of her actions.
Hooray for utility, Phillipe!
Okay.
Dawn killed the black
where-
stuff. Don't kill her.
Okay, where exactly on her body is the wounds that she keeps trying to tear open?
It's a shoulder.
Okay, I would like to take both shots at her shoulder and
Only
It's a-
one of them does, because
Okay. Okay.
Roll to confirm. Well, actually, no. This is technically end of combat, so...
Well,
Oh my god.
it's up to you whether or not this happens, but what I want to have happen is have it hit her shoulder and go out the other side like she did to me earlier.
yeah.
And my goal with this is to make a wound so big that the black ichor just starts pouring out of her.
Yeah, it won't happen, but...
But yeah,
Your bullet does its thing.
But
So.
I want to hit that wound and like see if it can go out the other side like she did to me.
So your bullet goes through her wound as Morgoth suddenly staggers. And you watch her look up at all of you, chunk of fucks.
Hey!
Yeah, I know. As Morgoth staggers forward
Uh-oh.
and suddenly begins to cough up blood.
Oh.
Except it suddenly turns black
Oh, God.
as she starts coughing up black ichor.
Yes!
I
Thick,
still have my gun trained on her.
like molasses. Do you guys want to regroup?
Yes.
I'm still behind Aria.
I'll
Yeah.
move
I'll
closer
move it up.
along the edge of the ring, but I still want to keep a fair distance from her and
Alright.
like just keep my gun trained.
I still have my sword out. We're ready to assist.
And I'm peeking behind through Aria's legs.
Right there is fine. Yeah, right there is
Alright.
fine. I just want to walk along the edge.
Aria is still made out of metal, so tung, 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 tung.
Clang, 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 clang.
No one can see
I
me. I'm
mean,
behind the metal tower.
I wasn't going to move back. I was probably just going to stand there activate in case this black ichor like has a physical form or some shit.
All right. So she staggers forward. Kind of helps that I have a cold because as Morgoth begins to cough, this black ichor, thick like molasses, starts dripping out of her mouth. As she suddenly vomits on the ground, looks up at Sugulite, looks at all of you. It would appear that this vessel is no longer worthy.
Ugh.
As suddenly this black ichor just starts gushing out of Morgoth.
Jeez.
Oh, gee. So Aria was right.
Yep.
As it begins to pool, as it just suddenly starts to like, it seems like impossible amounts of black goo. Like it is actually like,
Is it touching Sugulite's toes?
it's approaching, like, there's enough of this stuff that it's 6 inches deep and, like, rolling like the blob towards you, Sugulite.
Get the
I
fucking-
swing my axe at it.
As you do, you swing your axe down, and it starts to like. As you do that, it sticks, and you watch it pulling like venom, like the symbiote, like pulling in great heating tendrils.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
fire.
you set on fire!
Okay. Takes up. I think I have a longer range spell that
Has
can light it on
Morgoth stopped
fire.
puking yet?
No, it is still just like. And in fact, as she's vomiting, you all notice she goes from being 6'9" to 6'1".
Whoa.
Could I try to cast a
Yeah.
variant eruption? Actually, shit, that would hit Sugulite too.
Yeah.
Because it's a creature. Everything that I have that could do large scale
take
fire
damage. I mean, I only took 7 damage in that fight. And I have
Okay, then I can try to cast a variant eruption on it, which basically angry orange fumes hiss up from beneath the ground suddenly at night in a thundering detonation. Any creature in the area is burned by it.
What about Morgoth, though? She might die.
Morgoth's
I could
god,
try to
Phillipe.
trigger it in a way that doesn't hit Morgoth.
Okay.
What is this?
Actually, no, let's do Flames of Paragoth.
All right.
Anything that is flammable ignites at once.
All
Burns
right.
long after the seams of magic fire fade away.
What is this versus?
It is a daily. It is con versus reflex.
All right, roll for it.
How much reflex does an ooze have?
It has a nat 1 versus reflex.
Fuck. You hit
As
Oh,
you
Sugulite.
this
watch-
isn't working.
As you watch the flames, I'm not even gonna have to roll. Actually, I'm gonna have this roll.
Wait,
just
if it was a
because
spell
it
attack,
goes.
that means
Blows up
this
in the
attack
face.
doesn't even go off, right?
You watch as the flames hit this goo, as it suddenly redirects it and blasts Sugulite back about 15 feet.
Sorry.
You don't take any damage. You still have your axe.
Okay, because I paid good money for this. I mean, sure, I could buy a new one, but I've had it for like a few days at this point, I think.
As
As a
the goo-
trillionaire.
As Morgoth finally finishes, and you realize Morgoth is now
She unloads
as
everything.
tall as Aria.
Oh
She-
my god.
The armor actually, you watch as the armor slides off of her,
Oh yeah, because it's too big for her now.
I'm gonna steal that.
and you realize that Morgoth now resembles a 19-year-old girl.
Huh.
in possession since she was 19. Fun.
On the,
As you
in, the
see
in
her-
the flashback that we've seen, how old was she when she left?
About 19.
Oh dear God!
As you see her slowly look up, as this black viscous goo suddenly retreats and starts like oscillating, and you see it like writhing and wriggling. Meanwhile, above all of you,
Oh shit,
Oh,
I
yeah.
got them.
How are they doing during all of this?
Lord Confessor
Anorak
versus...
and Calliope and Anorak.
Oh boy.
He is surprisingly holding his own really fucking well.
How does he hold his own against the gods of time and death?
As
it
you
happen?
see them basically one blow after another, after another, after another, after another, exchanging them. Suddenly, Anorak gets bamfed down in front of the goo,
What?
in front of Sugulite, as Calliope raises for an attack, as you see the Confessor withdraw from his robes a tall, square, spike-like unit that
No!
all of you recognize as a thrall cage.
Oh no!
And
Isn't that
he
what Atropa had?
slams it into Calliope's chest.
Fuck!
As suddenly Calliope is enveloped in a ball of black energy, as suddenly the Confessor drops down to ground level, and you watch the black goo shoot as the black goo shoots up as he falls, and the black goo goes into the Confessor's chest.
Bitch!
Of course it was the advisor the whole time.
As you see him hit the ground, revealing he is wearing white, almost cerulean-looking armor, as you suddenly see him scream in pain and agony as his obscuring cloak catches fire and begins to burn and char until it is black. And you see the confessor stand with his face obscured in darkness as he's hunched. You see the armor now burnt black, like charred wood, as the figure just stands there hunched.
You said the figure. Is it not the Lord Confessor anymore?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me, running.
Okay.
What do we do?
Anorak looks up, sees Calliope frozen in this. Calliope, you dispel. As suddenly Anorak falls to the ground, clutching his stomach, screaming in agony and pain, shrieking in a high-pitched squeal until the voice goes from being a bass to suddenly that of a woman as you watch Anorak's short hair begin to billow and unfold and become long, flowing, cerulean blue locks
The fuck?
of hair.
Anorak was a woman the whole time?
No, he said dispel. This was never Anorak.
Well, it was a reversal all along.
As the figure stands up, still face obscured in black,
I still have my gun trained. I still have my gun trained on him. By the
the
way,
voice that comes from this is distorted,
Well, her.
like it's trying to find vocal cords.
Ugh.
I don't understand. Why you use that form? As Nyx stands up, looks back at the party.
What?
wait, what?
Oh yeah, I forgot to make the last little modification to the token.
Hey, fucking excuse me?
We
What?
told her to her
Oh, that
face
happened.
Nyx was around and he
About
kept
time.
lying?
Well, Anorak was evil all along,
So-
Aria
so-
says.
So
Aria
wait,
just says that immediately. Well, I guess Anorak was evil all along. Points at Nyx. Fuck you.
Nyx looks at you. The figure looks past Nick. Looks past Nick. Looks at you. What?
Also, fuck you. Points at the Lord Confessor.
He
You gotta make everything so fucking complicated.
And who the hell was in Morgoth?
I guess-
Anorak,
I guess
Huh?
we'll see.
I'm gonna guess.
Complicated. I've been playing the long game.
Your dad's still a bitch.
Shut up!
Wait, Nyx
And
wasn't the god
Who's
of
gonna
time.
make me?
Please.
You?
He's the Lord Confessor is
Oh.
actually like standing. Morgoth is on the ground. I'm just gonna move everything back.
Okay.
Please. Morgoth is removed from combat. Please. Yes. I used Morgoth as a host. Why? Because she was built for it. They knew what they had to do. They had to destroy. They had to destroy the last bits. They sent in a weapon to kill Nyx. A weapon built to the specifications to kill Nyx. Nyx, as you can see, is alive and well. So it didn't work. So they provided me with a host. The Allow me to escape.
Who are you?
Okay, give me a quick question.
Can't hear you, Mike.
Okay, give me a quick second. Proceeds to do what I typed to Zach.
All right.
To back of holding out, safe out, to combination safe,
I
box out, safe.
I have mine. Like it's attached to my belt.
It's literally what Aria's doing. It's the same. Okay, I'm done with this.
If we're all doing it, I guess Sugulite takes out his.
Tired of the monologue, she says.
I got
out loud.
mine.
Allow
I
me
got
to
mine.
then properly introduce myself.
And whenever I can.
I cheated. I cheated. Allow me to properly introduce myself. My name, I am...
Anorak.
No, I don't name myself after the failures of my children.
God damn
Yes.
it!
Allow me to
Okay.
properly
That's-
introduce myself.
Ah.
Wait,
My
where the hell is
name-
Anorak?
Dead,
Is
probably.
Jaciel,
Yes, he's
Fuck
dead.
me.
the Lord Justicar, first and last paladin of the Smiling God.
I shoot him.
Look straight over to him. Christian Slater isn't real.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, he is.
No!
And he's here.
I refuse!
Did I get my orb out of the thing?
Yes, you did.
Got mine
'Cause
out.
I want to attack him with it.
Everyone
As do
Captain
I with
Planet
mine.
this.
Same.
So what do you have to roll to attack?
Everybody, if you wish to use the the things,
Yes.
everybody roll Arcana.
Oh, fuck.
Just straight Arcana roll?
Ah!
Straight
Okay.
Arcana, no modifiers.
Well, that
What's
makes
my
it much worse for me.
Wait, no mods?
No mods.
No.
Wait, does that?
Actually, wait, hold on. Okay,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah,
Please.
when we be using an Arcana if it's an Arcana roll?
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody roll Arcana with a +5
Ooh,
to
okay.
your roll.
Okay.
The Cataclysm is never meant
Take
for
that back.
Morgoth. I just realized. What is my Arcana? Okay, so 7.
So has Nick's been the god of time masquerading this whole time? Like, what the fuck?
Yes. That's one success.
28 Arcana. I got lucky.
Yeah, so did I, actually.
I could
20
have used my own
plus
modifier.
13, 33.
Well,
32.
actually, Jason, do apply your own modifier as well.
Ooh, got a big Arcana, Ken. And Grant.
I think that plus 10 helped. I rolled high
Yeah,
on the
it's
die.
correct.
Because my Arcana is only 5 for some reason.
Mine's
Minus
13.
Mine's 7.
Mine's 10.
So, waiting for... All right. So that's, 5 successes.
And we summon Captain Planet.
All of you.
We can't, wait, we can't because Venreth isn't here.
He summons from over there. Oh, he did it, yeah. Captain Planet's here.
So this will just count as an attack. So everybody roll the success.
Yay!
As your cataclysm pieces begin to glow, everybody roll a D100
Oh,
for
that's right.
damage.
Don't hit Sugulite, for the love of fuck.
Well, we're all aiming for the thing standing behind Sugulite. When does my 100 stop rolling?
Okay, so
99.
67.
62.
72.
Taste the rainbow, mother.
Calamity sends his regards.
so for a
You
total
roll
of
better when I'm
three-
killing players.
So a total of 367 damage as this beam of magical energy fires forth from the cataclysm and impacts the dark, and he takes it like a champ.
Fuck this guy.
What?
Well, I call hacks.
He takes
So
the
is it-
damage, but his HP is...
His HP is probably like Morgoth, but times 10, so 10,000.
So is this
HP is no.
like in the Superman and Goku death battle where Superman just walks through the Kamehameha?
But he can never
As you
get those
do that-
because it's by calamity. He can't get those health points back.
He knocks it back. He actually can't. So this actually helps with the boss battle later on.
Mm-hmm.
As he
Oh,
basically takes it, Nyx draws her spear. And prepares to stab her father for justice and great glory. As the dark grabs Nyx by the head and
No!
says, I'm getting sick and tired of your bullshit, daughter. And he activates a perk.
Oh boy.
The God Eater.
What? No. I don't like the sound of that.
As
Oh,
he
she's dead.
strips Nyx of her divinity.
Well, time is fucked now.
Well, time and space has worked.
Everyone, rejoice! For I have come back. My followers,
Can we
Is that
fire
like your
again?
wife's just gonna kick your ass again?
as suddenly Love Machine,
Fuck me.
Sutcliffe, and the Pale Queen appear.
Mhm.
So, I think it's time. It's fine. They look at him. Is it time, my lord? Yes. You can stop pretending.
Oh, they're all gods too.
Rejoice, Azeraphale. Rejoice, Zodkiel, Sullifer, and Azeraphale
Fuck. Which
They're
one?
all angels.
has come. Allow me to properly introduce you to them.
Raise his hand. I'm level 9. I'm not having a fun time.
Zodkiel, the god of mercy. Sullifer, the god of executions. And Azeraphale, the goddess of monsters.
I so want to kill her now.
Do they still look like themselves? Like Love Machine and all that?
Yes, except now they are glowing.
They were gods this whole time.
So I think that my thorn in my side is... Yeah, Morgoth has crawled her way over to you.
Oh god. Goes up to Morgoth to try to do a shielding.
Nyx
I can
is
check the
on
hit.
the ground. Nyx is actually
Yeah, there's
curled
two of
up
them.
on the ground, shivering.
Grab her, Sugulite.
Yeah, Sugulite, get her.
You go for Nyx, I'll go for Morgoth.
Okay, I guess I'll grab Nyx.
Going
As
for Morgoth.
the dark
cover you, Aria.
raises his hand. Time to die.
Can we do the blast again?
As
It only works
Adam
once a day.
throws himself
Oh
in
shit.
the way.
Adam, no!
No,
Oh god, he's pulling a Piccolo.
As he screams, hold on. As he screams, hold on, I need to do something.
What is happening?
God, he's screaming a few times here.
Was Anorak never real?
I think
Is
that's the
Anorak
case.
Adam all along?
Has Anorak been dead this whole time?
I
She's
guess.
just fucking with us because, hey, Nyx is real. No, she's not. What are you talking about? I'm totally Anorak.
Oh.
Aria yelled at her.
You'll see.
Why would they lie to us like, or is this just a body
I know
count?
that there's no god time, but there's some other god get a promotion.
Well, now the
So
god of
wait,
death has been enslaved.
As Adam screams, Hera, shield!
Oh!
As Hera and Gwyn teleport in and helped Adam deflect the blast.
How can Adam do this?
As
Hera, I can
Adam-
understand.
As Adam's robes begin to change, and now it's fun times with Zach. As
Who the hell hell is Adam?
For a brief second, Val, you don't see Adam. You get a flash back to when you were a young woman training in the Orlesian army, and you see not Adam, but your instructor, who kept telling you again, Sugulite, you see this strange wiry man standing next to your father in his lab as he says, I would try this component, my lord. I think this one will work. As Phillipe, you see the very first ringleader of the very first circus you ever attended as an orphan child, an acrobat balancing on one finger on a small, pencil-thin piece of wood,
Whoa.
who told you, I think the circus would be a right fit for you.
What the fuck?
As Alexei, you see Khale Longstride.
The dead mercenary?
As Adam's robes burn away from a...
Wait, what about Aria?
I know. Burn away to a reddish hue. As Aria sees not Adam, but that young nobleman who helped her adoptive father find her and gave her a ride home.
Oh my god, was fucking Anorak this figure all along?
He said red. It's
No. As standing before all of you
he said red.
is not Adam, but someone...
You're supposed to be dead!
The minute you said red.
I'm just completely confused.
So wait, is the Catholic Anorak still there?
We did summon Captain Planet. we summoned him.
Venreth scene. Hello?
I have
Hello?
so many questions.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear.
Okay. But just curious, who would Venreth have seen?
His teacher.
Yeah, he's seeing him from
okay.
the corner like, hey.
As suddenly
Venreth just sees
the
himself.
ground
Confused.
explodes from the deflected blast. And all of you fall through the air. As Hera, Gwyn, and Calamity activate teleportation.
Oh.
And we cut to black.
Val just looks at Hera. Young man, what did I tell you about using magic?
Young lady?
That was 3 twists and 1 gut punch. What is going on?
Well, I thought
That was a
story
bigger
was going
gut punch than the
one
one
direction, and
Alexei dealt with.
3 different directions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
this is way bigger than the Bandersnatch mobile. I'm so confused.
Jesus Christ. Fucking
As-
twists.
You come to, some minutes later, laying in a field of golden wheat.
I immediately stand up and just start... I hold my gun out in front and just start looking around for anything that might be hostile.
Hera is standing near Val.
She would be.
Val practically breaks her back, just giving her like the biggest freaking bear hug ever.
Hera hugs you back.
Set up like the Undertaker or Michael Myers.
You see, this was actually Toon Thulu all along.
No. But eventually all you come to in a field of golden wheat. We cut back to, very briefly, Temple Square. As we see the Dark look to his 3 advisors. Where the fuck did they go? I don't know, my lord. Shut up. Where the fuck did they go? They teleported. Isn't it obvious? I mean, there's a trail we can follow. Get me some demogorgons. Send them after them.
Some Demogorgons, you say.
I feel like things are going to get stranger.
At the little girl teleport us.
Wait, Christian Slater's already in this game now. When are we going to see Winona Ryder?
Wasn't she the white?
No, Mercy is the white.
Oh.
But meanwhile, back with all of you.
Phillipe just looks at everyone. What?
Do I see any? Who do I see when I stand up and just go like this?
You see your party.
Oh shit! I'm I can't see.
And standing closest to you is former angry priest Adam. Now that you know to be Calamity.
Man, literally too angry to die.
Whose soul are we holding on to?
I point my gun at him and just say, I'd have many questions, but I'll only ask one. Why?
Would be
why? Why all of this?
To borrow a line from Destiny. But I'm not going to.
Right.
Moon's haunted.
I don't have time.
I don't even have time to explain.
Is that actually from Destiny?
Yes.
Oh,
It's like the first game's most infamous line.
All right.
No, it could be worse. He could have said that wizard came from the moon.
Moon's haunted.
At least that's an explanation.
It's a long, complicated story, but it should be clear relatively soon.
What Morgoth, or what are like the witch, Morgoth and Nyx, I guess? How do they look?
Morgoth?
Did Venreth and Atropa come with us?
Oh yeah, Atropa.
Yeah, Atropa and Venreth are with you. Venreth is just...
Oh god, he's in spectator mode.
Okay, at the beginning
He's
of the
just
very next
actually
session...
falling. He just like falling. You know the seal meme?
Oh, yeah.
Well, at the very least, Venreth is here. We should at least ask him if he got any civvies out before things really got out of hand.
Answer, yes.
Okay, good.
Longer
Okay,
answer?
good. Venreth did something. Like we can just say that Venreth did something.
Longer answer, you see Morgoth sitting upright.
Do you need a help?
Mike,
potion?
Morgoth has always been your pet project, so I think you should take the lead on this one.
Yeah, you filled her full of your blood. Your mic's gone again, Mike.
Yeah.
There
I
you
was
go.
the one
There
that
you
was
go.
trying to protect her, so yeah.
Morgoth is sitting upright now at your feet, Mike.
Ta-da.
Do you actually say that in character?
You say that in character.
Honestly, Aria's so fucking confused and everything. She can't be like, for Morgoth to be like, ta-da, you're cured. Yay.
So Anorak was actually next. So we forwards next is actually the dog. Before we dealt with Octopo was actually a fire. Is anyone actually who they are?
Does that mean Aria was wrong? That doesn't sound right.
Pulls off her mask. Actually, I was actually
it.
I know I have a history with identity crisis, but I am Alexei Asimov. I am who I say I am.
Are you?
Yes.
Morgoth actually stands up and throws her arms around Aria and begins crying.
Oh, pat.
Do you need a health potion, lady?
It's all right there. I'm going to spend a healing. I'm going to actually do that utility healing spell on her just as a... There you go.
I ask Calamity, is she going to be all right?
Well, except for the psychological damage.
Calamity goes, considering that my grandfather was using her as a meat suit for the last 895,000 years, I don't know.
That's what happened to that Atropa lady, too.
Are you actually
Okay,
the
between him, Cypher, and the guy who was possessing natural powers, like, what is with gods possessing women?
Okay, look at Anorak. Are you even Nyx? Who was Anorak even real?
Anorak's way the... Oh, wait, no. You grabbed... No, wait. Who grabbed Anorak?
Well,
I did.
Sugulite did.
You
Or
mean
Nyx.
Nyx.
He grabbed
Grab
Nyx.
He's still... She is still out of it.
Was Anorak even real?
to,
Philippe's going crazy.
Can somebody hit her already?
Calamity
I'm-
goes, okay, look. Yes, Anorak was real, but everything you ever heard about Anorak is a lie.
Let me guess, he was a raging asshole that tried to actually take over the world, blah, 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 evil all along.
No, more like preening daddy's boy.
Oh, God.
So it wasn't Nyx that was the daddy's girl, it was Anorak that was the daddy's boy?
Yes. Anorak technically was the universe's first bard. He could sing, he could dance. He convinced everyone except my mother that he was some sainted hero chosen by the Lord of Light. So, when Nyx confronted him, he pulled the ultimate dick move and self-destructed.
Philippe's brain hurts.
Okay, I'm back. You revealed too much more when I was gone, did you?
Anorak self-destructed thousands of years ago.
But
Killing my actual father. He points at Nyx.
so, but I'm sorry. Say it again. I lost internet.
Oh, God, they pulled me.
Anorak was a bro douche.
Oh,
Wait, who was your actual father if he self-destructed?
Well, he technically...
Points at next. She grew up.
No, he said they killed her actual father.
I think she can explain this. As Nyx stands up. Okay, look. I confronted my brother. And he used my own magic to destroy the two of us. But I cheated, and I found a way to come back.
why would you pretend to be him though?
Because everybody was convinced that I was the bad guy.
Okay, that actually makes some degree of sense.
Wait a minute, this is the
And-
first time we're seeing Nyx. What does she look like? Who does she look like?
Jinx from League of Legends minus all the tattoos.
I gotta look that up. I don't know what that is.
So she's got long blonde hair. She's
Yeah, I got
flatter. She's flat as a board. You could her skin is so white that she could literally blend in with a snowstorm.
She's like it as a twig as well.
Yeah,
She's kind of like Aria.
she needs a cheeseburger. Bad.
Mm-hmm.
Dig like Kenosha for like a javelin, like the sword.
Ah, the
Let's
first
not-
picture of this lady is creepy. Her eyes are like, eh.
So I lived a lie to convince everyone else that basically there was no way to undo what my brother had done because mob mentality. So I pretended to be my brother for all eternity.
So,
Well, at least until now.
whose soul are we holding?
I would actually like to know that too.
Technically mine.
Technically.
That's another one of my questions. Do I understand?
So what? It's just so to split 7 pieces, or is it separated from your body?
Yeah, everything we know about you says you died. You died
I-
making this, and then you died after you beat Morgoth the first time.
I
Why are
did
you here?
Because I don't have a soul. I cut a deal.
He ain't got soul, but he's still a soldier.
Yes, I cut a deal.
With who?
We'll find out soon enough.
Who
Come
the
on,
Deal with your
it's a
grandmother.
long walk.
What about our families that were still in the city?
Oh, shit.
Um,
Well,
Gwyn, Hera, Gwyn and Hera look at each other. Well, we understand Orlean is lovely this time of year, so
Please tell me you
wrong.
sent them there.
they did.
Okay.
They did.
Okay,
You send
Are they
Oh
under
my
the
God.
watchful eyes of the
and-
dark
and the
crows?
dragon. Hopefully.
so
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay, the dragons are there.
alright.
Arturo
if
is
it's-
now watching over them. All these refugees.
If it's a long walk, then we have time to talk as well. I'll start off with the most relevant question. Where the fuck are we?
You see Nyx. That's an excellent question, son. Where the fuck are we?
Oh,
If I were to guess, some poor bastards Wheatfield.
Alicia. Oh, God, no.
We know. Actually, he goes. We never left.
Huh?
We're still on Zorengrad. Just
Yeah, I get on
You
Sugulite's
watch-
shoulder.
Who is
You watch-
like Grant?
I don't know.
you watch Nyx actually catch up to Calamity. You didn't. You did not bring us to the garden. It's
Huh?
the only place. It's the only place Granddad can't look, Mom. And you see Nyx. Look, I am really apoplectic right now because right now I want to cry and hug you because my sweet baby boy is actually alive, but at the same time I want to beat the shit out of you and strangle you with my own two fucking hands.
One problem at a time.
Morgoth,
What is this garden and where is it?
It's where the damn tree is.
Nearby we see this pink court just staying there waiting.
no, the tree is not here.
Okay, good.
The tree is actually bigger than here. The tree is bigger than our cosmic sphere.
Okay.
Can Morgoth even
Okay.
walk? We got her down to 0 HP, didn't we?
She's keeping up. Aria healed her, so she's
Okay,
keeping
good.
up.
Yeah, Aria's helping her. I'll help
Long-
Atropos since actually no, if Atropos still with Venreth, like he can help her.
Long story short, look, from what I was able to gather before I disappeared, Mom Phillipe. So I've been pretending to be my brother. They built me a new body, assuming that I was my brother. Still pretending to be my brother, but, well,
Yes, we get it. You were pretending to be your brother because as everyone thought he was good and you were evil.
except for Calliope.
So she knew.
She knew. She knew the whole time. She also...
So does that? So I think we've reached the point where manners are kind of irrelevant. Does that mean that you and her were?
Well, we did see
Yes.
them dancing together.
I said it.
We were Yes. Yes, Alexei. We were lovers.
Oh
We've
shit!
been
She got...
lovers since the beginning. Before the fall. Before I died.
Fuck.
Alexei turns over to Aria and just says, "You know all the priests and religious nut jobs are going to love to hear this."
Yeah, I said she grew a dick. That's why I said she grew a dick.
Look, okay, also, yeah, Calliope is not as cold as she appears to be.
I can imagine so.
That's a facade in order to keep up my illusion.
Well, she did smile at me, and she was really nice to me and my baby and my wife. So I always thought she was cool.
She's helped us out on more than one occasion.
I know, but have you seen her smile? I did.
Honestly, we'd probably be dead without her because she saved us from Azaz.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's
One of the few gods I'd even respect.
She goes, yeah, that's the other thing. Why the
Not you.
fuck? Why? Anorak, you see Nyx look at you and just kind of go, yeah, I hate myself too. Look, that is a good question, son. Why the fuck does father have my wife? It's complicated, but it has something to do with why he took Solus and Yog-Sothoth as well.
You said it was a long walk. We have time. Explain it to us.
In the beginning, Zarin the Smiling God created the world by planting the world tree at the place of all beginnings.
First we thought Anorak was the top of the chain. Then we heard about Jassiel and the light. Now we're hearing about another god that's above you. How far does this go?
And does Ted actually hate you, or does he hate your actual brother?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Ted's only bitter because he never got to fuck my mother.
Are you sure about that? Like, Phillipe doesn't say that aloud.
Look, Calamity goes, look, everything you know about the gods is mostly a lie. Got it?
Well, they figured that much.
He looks at Aria specifically. You were right. They're all functionally useless. Why do you think I hate my job?
Aha! I was right about something, considering I was wrong about everything else.
Yeah. I give you a golf clap.
You actually, Calamity briefly teleports behind you, pats you on the back, and says, you get a gold star, and then teleports you again.
Is there a gold star on her shoulder now?
You tried.
You tried.
You tried.
In the beginning, the Smiling God planted the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life grew into a mighty, mighty tree until the first gods, led by Uriel, the god of order and justice, rebelled and tried to murder him.
Oh yeah, we got this. I got these in my notes.
Yeah, I remember that too.
The god of the veneer, Uriel.
Bonnie, yeah. He rebelled. As punishment, the Smiling God wrapped the Tree of Life in 3 greater trees. The Tree of Death, the Tree of Pain, and the Tree of Fear.
So in order to get to the Tree of Life, you have to get through them.
In order to undo the 3 trees restraining the Tree of Life, you have to use the living avatars of the 3 gifts to unlock it. Mother was the first. Yog-Sothoth is the living embodiment of fear. And Solus is the avatar of pain.
I'm not going to ask why he's the avatar of pain, but...
You can if you want.
Isn't that the guy whose piece of calamity I have?
Yeah.
No, you have his father's.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm not going to because that's largely irrelevant because he has Solus.
He pauses.
Hey, so one demon is fear, but we have a literal demon.
No,
I'm
I thought
related to pain, but he's not pain.
I thought Solus escaped, didn't he?
So no. Calamity looks back at you, Aria, and says, the truth hurts, doesn't it?
I took 5 damage.
The God of Truth, who has suffered his whole life because of it. A being who knows that when you tell them you love him, he knows you're lying.
Jeez.
It is an existence of pain and suffering.
I never lied to him. I always told him that he was useful, for most of the part.
It's okay. He loves you too.
Well, at least now we know that in the brief time that we have left.
And he basically said, he looks back at you, Val.
Yep.
I would like to apologize for absconding your daughter and training her the ways of magic against your wishes.
Well,
Good job, Hera.
well, considering what's just happened, I suppose I was probably in the wrong all this time.
No, never undercut a mother's wisdom. That's the first rule of being a good boy.
You're like receipts.
Look, so in order to access the Tree of Life, that's where things get really sticky. Your cataclysm pieces begin to glow. As suddenly you're all walking down a hallway, as you see the Dark walking next to who you've all seen in the previous flashbacks, Uriel, the commander of the High Council, the commander of the High Command, the leader of the High Command, the leader of the Vanir.
Mm-hmm.
As I don't understand. She's done nothing wrong. She came here from the Aesir pleading to bring an end to this war, to bring peace. Why do I have to cast judgment on her? Why do I have to give her a sentence of death? We could end this war, Uriel. Yes, Jasia, we can end the war. But I want to win it. History doesn't remember peacemakers. They remember warriors. The sentence is death, Jasia. Carry that. Or you'll be the first to die.
What the fuck?
Grandfather killed someone he didn't wish to. A member of the Aesir seeking peace, who had a solution to bring peace between the two warring factions. And he put her to death before the High Council. It's something that grandfather regretted. And it sowed dark machinations in his heart. And that's when father built the Dark Heart, the World Eater.
And the main
The
target
monster.
and the target of his revenge was Uriel.
He got his revenge, but it wasn't enough. Mother told me part of the story, Calamity. But she told me he wanted to do something, but Morgoth suddenly pipes up. He wants to merge the World Tree with the World Eater.
What would that do?
A world tree that eats everything?
It's going to be a tree with some kick-ass teeth and spikes on it. And it's gonna be totally mad.
Calamity pauses, and you watch him suddenly he creates several spheres of light that one of them resembles the world of Zorengrad. You see the world, 2 moons,
Mm-hmm.
and it suddenly pulls out, and it's a sphere. And you see 6 other spheres. And you see you see something in between with roots growing around all 6.
So the world tree is like Yggdrasil.
Mm-hmm.
Jaciel, Morgoth continues, the Dark doesn't want revenge against Uriel. He wants revenge against his creator. He wants revenge against the Smiling God.
Huh.
Because if the Smiling God hadn't punished us, he wouldn't have to have killed her. He wants to take over the world tree so he can remake the 6 realms of the Smiling God in his own image and become the God of gods.
To quote Geralt of Rivia.
Yeah. So Christian Slater wants to wreck your campaign, Zach.
Yes!
So not only is Christian Slater real, he
Nope.
is actively seeking to destroy everything Zach created.
He's trying to become real. We can't
so-
allow that to happen.
So in some way, so if it somehow the situation happens, if Zach somehow gets beat up by Christian Slater in real life, would be canon.
If that's the case, we are fucked because that means we've birthed a new reality onto this world.
Remember, there is a possible chance of being attacked by Christian Slayer at any minute. Sure, that's close. That's close to 0, but it's never 0.
I'm looking over my
If
shoulder. He's not in my closet.
If Christian Slater ends up being at Phoenix Comic-Con, I'm gonna go up to him with you, Zach, and just pull up my phone and say, just for catharsis' sake, could you punch my friend here just once? Why? It's
Yeah,
important.
just
Just
have
do
his
it. You have our consent. Just do it. Like, trust us. This is important.
Grant, look,
I
he's
wouldn't
doing
wanna
it. No,
do
he's
that.
not.
Christian Slater,
I'm looking off to the
Have
sky.
you seen him punch a motherfucker? He hits hard.
It's Christian Slater. I believe it.
Yeah, meanwhile, they're going, Grant, look. I'm like, nope, I refuse. And I'm just looking at the ceiling.
Anyway. Everybody, like, Morgoth or Calamity and Nyx just stare at Morgoth. He was in my head for almost 1,000,000 years. I picked up on a few things.
Alexei looks over in Morgoth's direction and is like, we're going to need to have a longer conversation about all of that later. For right now we need to go wherever Calamity is leading us and lay low and plan our next move. Again.
Yeah, but you should, I took her Morgoth. You should probably talk to her, though. She's great at hearing people's problems. I'm pointing at the witch.
Oh, Morgoth, yeah. After we finish this, I gotta talk to you about dragons.
Morgoth
I
looks
have
at
2 of your
Morgoth.
dragons now. I need to make more.
Morgoth,
that
you
was
see
my job.
Morgoth get a smile on her face. 2 of my babies survived?
Yep, Asmodeus and Palatina.
Apparently, I've got to make them fall in love.
Except I think I corrupted Palatina, and now she's got red on her scales. Instead of
But that's okay because now they can
You
read.
see Morgoth. You see what little color in Morgoth's face drains. What did you do to my precious silver dragon?
I did some blood magic right there. I was figuring it out as I went along. It's literally something Pandora did as well.
Like,
Pandora did, then I thralled Asmodeus, now I did that with
But,
Palatina.
literally what happens, Morgoth, was Asmodeus and Palatina were resurrected using complicated blood magic from statues.
And apparently there were side effects, but they're at least alive again.
Yeah. So what kind of food does Palatina like so that
Points at
Asmodeus can charm
Phillipe,
her?
and that's going to be the matchmaker.
Yeah, what kind of food does she like? Does she like wine?
You see Morgoth go, the dragons, they eat horses, cattle, people.
So beef
Or
on the menu,
big
got it.
people.
I'm thinking a nice sirloin, top sirloin, about 5 gallons worth.
While all that shenanigans is going along, I'm going to just walk farther, just right up next to Calamity, and just go like, so where are we going exactly?
You crest over a hill and all of you see the ruins of a large spherical structure covered in moss and vines and tree roots. What appears to be a
I suppose we'll be hiding out for a little while. And I just start walking towards it.
Everybody! Suddenly from behind all of you,
No.
you hear several large thumping sounds. As turning, you see 20 twin-headed baboon-like creatures.
Those are
tentacle-like tongues and appendages look up and suddenly go
That's a Demogorgon,
and
isn't it?
start running.
Fuck that! Run, Sugulite, run!
Yeah. Yes, I would.
Oh wait, hey Zach, can I put that living dragon armor in my thing so she doesn't have to drag it anymore since it's kind of bigger than her now?
She's not dragging it. It fell off of her. It's back in,
Damn! I could have given that to Sugulite.
Athletics, you say?
What?
Yes.
What have you in the fed me?
She was 6'9",
No.
so maybe. And it can expand into a dragon. I've got a piece. I got one bracer.
31.
At least I've got her sword.
We're gonna have to have a longer discussion about who actually gets that, because if Morgoth is really gonna help us, I'm debating giving it back to her.
Athletics, Zach?
It's a stupid thing. Her bonus because she can
And
teleport.
I'm gonna help
Yes,
anybody
athletics.
that's doing bad.
Jesus, Gwen. Wow.
Is anybody
Sorry,
doing
God.
bad? I'll help them along. I'll grab their hand.
Hera's lagging a little bit, but she can teleport, so the second she's a lag, she just teleports next to Val.
How's Atropha doing? Is she alright?
What?
What about Atropha? Is she alright?
Oh, that's cool. She's doing okay.
Okay, I'll help anybody that's lagging because I'm like,
Alright.
Rolling for the Demahard.
no.
You just watch as you all are running, as you see just cresting immediately over the hill, just and now as one of them leaps towards Atropa, you suddenly see a spear fly down from goddamn nowhere and impact the Demogorgon with such fierce strength, it creates a smoldering crater where it stood.
Okay. Okay, we still have allies. That's good.
The sky's helping us, thank God!
Unless they missed.
Prompting the Demogorgon, the Demahorde, to stop, look back at its fallen ally, as suddenly standing from the crater is a figure wearing ratty, druidic-like robes that are
It's the Rat King!
torn, ratty, clothes that look like they've been put through a ringer, as the figure pulls out a sword of unknown make and origin.
Hang on, this door? What? Who's visiting?
The Rat King! It's the Rat King! He's here to protect the children! Oh god, Morgoth is taking the children! Because she's not 21.
Wearing a helm that appears to be made from the skull of a deer.
Badass motherfucker.
As the Demahorde launches at this creature, with a single death strike, smotes 17 of the 19 remaining Demogorgons,
So there's only 2 left?
creating a fucking rift in the earth. As the figure turns and says, "Get inside."
Doing it already! Let's go!
I didn't get a chance to hear the descriptor. Is this a guy or a girl? Who is this?
It's a guy.
It's kind of hard to tell.
Okay.
Yeah, it's someone wearing druid clothes and wearing a deer skull for a helmet.
Ooh.
Pretty much telling us to live with me if you want to come.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a joke I can make there, but I'm not going to.
Someone! I'm coming. Grab my balls. So do you all get inside?
Of course.
I do. And I'll stay out just to usher everyone else in, and if any of the Demogorgons get close, I'm going to shoot them.
As you get inside, you see this structure is massive. Like, this clearly could have housed 100, maybe 400, no, 600 people.
Well, it would have been nice to teleport the civvies from Cadenza here if we knew about it earlier.
And at the center of it all appears to be some kind of throne or chair or some kind of structure. It's kind of hard to tell, but you can see where there's like a makeshift kitchen, a sleeping area, as well as this broken glass and steel and metal and ceramic just littering everywhere.
Quick, summon Nifty.
Have him clean up everything.
Yeah.
Are there any men here?
Well, a lot of us are men.
John.
Yes.
You stayed behind.
Yeah, I'm helping. I'm gonna go in last.
You watch as the second to last Demogorgon is just split in twain as the last one tries to run away. John, you're the only one that sees this. You watch as the figure points at the Demogorgon and goes,
Oh.
as the Demogorgon just ceases to exist.
Oh god, he's got the Infinity Gauntlet.
No, if anyone, Jassiel has the Infinity Gauntlet.
The Demogorgon croaks in its own language. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Alright. Well, I'll hold the door open for he, she, it to come in.
Is there even a door? Or is it just
I
an
would,
opening?
I would assume there's something there that works as a door.
The figure sheathes its sword after cleaning the blood and grabs the spear and proceeds to walk back towards the group.
As he, she, it walks in through the door, I just say, you have our thanks. We owe you our lives.
Thank you!
Not a problem, says the female figure.
Oh, so it is
Is
female.
it Winona Ryder?
Does the door close, by the way?
The door doesn't.
Is it actually something that can be closed? I guess that's what I was more
I'm just
actually
imagining
asking.
it's a open doorway because this looks all post-apocalyptic.
As the figure more or less stoops through the door,
Oh, so she's stupidly tall.
you watch the figure just stride in, and still wearing the helm.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, Sugulite Pia. Turns to Sugulite, walks over, shakes your hand,
Okay.
takes your hand and then looks at Phillipe. Like, you kind of get this feeling you can't see it, but you can tell the figure smiling.
Mm-hmm.
I'd recognize you anywhere, you rapscallion. Phillipe Reynolds.
Oh my God, she's into us.
I do a flourish bow. Ma'am.
Strides over to... And you must be Valencia de la Rusi.
That's right.
She looks at you and then she goes... She looks at you, pats your arm and goes, As she pats your arm, she goes, oh, I figured you'd be this strong. I mean, after all, you are a shield bearer.
Yeah, thank you.
Walks over to Alexei.
Mm-hmm.
Alexei Asimov, formerly Khale Longstride.
Formerly a lot of things. It's like he holds out his hand to her.
She takes your hand, and whoever this figure is, they are freakishly abnormally strong.
Well, I'm a northern man. I'm a northern man, so I'm going to give her the strongest northern grip I can. Do you want me to roll strength?
Roll strength.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Okay, but yeah, I will try to match her strength. Let's see, I rolled a 15. What's my strength mod? Okay, strength is +2, so 17 total.
She rolled a 39.
Do I take damage?
So, no, you're just like, you're gripping her hand, and it's just like, it's like, I forget that scene, it's that scene, it's like that scene from Konosuba where Aqua attacks the frog.
Yeah.
It's just, boing. She gives a
Now
greeting
that I
to
think
Venreth.
about it, frogs are pretty cute.
Boom! And then, lastly, walks over, after reading Venreth, who's...
She's like, oh yes.
Jesus.
She goes, it's good to see you.
He's
with our
spinning
personal
into
pose."
T-pose like all those people as Wallace.
Walks over to Aria. Aria Valis Genome Merge.
Yes.
Granddaughter of Shub-Nagoth. Great-great-granddaughter of great-granddaughter of Azathoth. She just looks at you. It's a pleasure.
Yeah. Roll Arcana.
Roll Arcana, Mike.
She looks at you. Are you rolling Arcana on me? Banishment.
17.
You roll Arcana and you begin to feel this is like you roll Arcana. You get in the room. You get all of the Arcanas coming off of all of your party members.
Yeah.
You get the three divine auras and arcanas coming off of Atropa, Morgoth, and Calamity. Strangely enough, not Nyx.
Huh.
Well, her divinity was eaten. We saw that.
Yeah, she got eaten.
And coming off of this figure, you sense a new form of magic. Blessed.
Roll a Constitution saving throw to not be blinded by the lights.
Wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night.
Blinded by the light.
Yes.
How tall is this figure, by the way? Just curious.
Tall as Calamity, and Calamity's...
Okay.
800 feet tall and covered in chainsaws.
Okay.
She walks over to Calamity, puts a hand on his shoulder. You did good, Beansprout. You brought them all here. As she takes off the helm, revealing flowing platinum blonde hair.
Hot.
Oh boy.
With streaks of gray. As she turns and you see a figure with a dark tan complexion. As suddenly she adjusts and you watch, as soon as the helm is removed, you see a glowing golden circlet suddenly appear behind her head.
Oh, I know who this is.
It's Jaskill's wife.
You mean the person he wants to marry, not the person he's married to.
I believe introductions are in order. I am the Lord of Light.
Yep.
Lucifer.
Alexei, having been surprised enough today, shows no reaction to this and just politely says, "It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance."
Great, Gio. Can you tell your husband to fuck off?
Do you say that in character?
Yes.
Or just kill him. Killing him would be better. I get that he's beyond redemption.
I'm sure if she were capable of such a task, she would have done it already.
What about the fucking smiling guy?
Oh, she goes,
Everything in my book is wrong.
God of all creation. Just
Your
kill
book
him.
was written by liars.
you see the
So
Lord
it was
of
right
Light
for him to steal it.
in in addressing everyone that's spoken to her. She looks at Sugulite. I'd love to. One, I'm not married to him, never was. I don't marry assholes.
Good, you
Apparently
have
I fall in
taste.
love with them.
You have taste at the very least. I don't say that in character.
I'd love to kill him, but Jassiel was clever. He fucked with his genetics. In bearing his children, I acquired a curse from him.
Wait, his children?
Oh boy.
So you weren't married, but you had kids.
Gods aren't supposed to be able to breed, but Jassiel messed with his genetics and, well...
Gods aren't supposed to be able to breed?
So basically, Zach, what you're telling us is, hey, Lucifer, remember when you told me to go fuck myself? Yeah,
I
did.
Yeah.
If the castle's supposed to be, though, I'm thinking this. Wait, the smiling god is real? I thought that was just something that parents told us so we weren't out.
In game, I've met the smiling god. I just can't tell any of you about it because every time I try to, I just get this image in front of my eyes that says, you didn't say the magic word.
Okay, long and the short of it. Jassiel messed with his genetics, so it allowed me to bear children. Because it's so he can't die. He left behind 2 anchor points that tethered him to realm space. So even if I disintegrated his body, he left behind 2 genetic markers that would allow him to come back.
Oh, God.
I look at Nix.
So effectively, your children make you both immortal.
Well, that and I can't strike him down. Hence the curse.
I see how it is.
Secondly, I tried praying to the smiling god after all of this went down. He's not there anymore. He's not listening.
What is that? So everything is exactly
So
the
is
same
he
as it's always
dead or
been.
just ignoring you?
He's a god of war. He's waiting.
If he's a god of war, then he must be loving this.
Meanwhile, in a space that you cannot see, fetch me my popcorn!
So wait, I was right?
No. Look, he's a god of war. Do you know why they call him the smiling god?
I'm
Because he
guessing because he enjoys his job.
He smiles, not because he's happy, because he's insane.
Phillipe just thinks in his head, I've known some insane people that were extremely happy.
Chuckles.
But even if
Yeah.
I asked him, I prayed. Yeah, she looks at you, Aria. I prayed. I pleaded. I made offerings like we were supposed to, like we were taught. Nothing.
Ooh. Big oof.
My God abandoned me.
We share that in
Oh,
common.
that's what they do.
We share that in common. Our gods have abandoned us.
Yep.
Yes, I do say that with Nick's in the room with us.
Nick's just silently like... But if you're all here, that means he's back.
Yes, we did witness that firsthand.
She looks at Nyx. Did your father get back to Xanadu? Nyx solemnly nods.
Xanadu has fallen.
Oh, right.
Xanadu.
God damn it.
Yeah, I do say that before she could speak.
God, I forgot about that.
The Lord of Light
Yep.
giggles.
Kiggles?
Xanadu is an old angelic word. It roughly, the full word is Xenadathia, which is an old word meaning the eater of worlds.
Mother... Did they literally...
Xanadu is the world
What?
eater.
Xanadu is built on the fucking world eater.
Nyx looks at all of you. It made sense to build the place to
In what
contain...
form of logic did that make sense? Yes, I say that in character like that.
You guys literally were having parties on top of a giant snake.
It was asleep, for God's sake!
What?
And your idea was to build a city where all of you live directly on top of it, so if it wakes up, all it had to do was open its mouth and eat you all?
Well, to be fair, she's been looping so many times that never came up, so...
No! Because if the World Eater eats a god, it dies!
What?
Oh.
What?
What? Okay, who's the most expendable god so we can throw them in its maw?
Okay, look.
Gotta pest him.
Nix,
Do it.
Nix
We
goes,
can't throw Nix
okay,
into it.
look,
She's no
look,
longer
She's
a
not a
god.
god. She's not a god anymore.
okay, look. At the heart of the World Eater is a thing called the Never Engine. If you feed a god to it, it cannot comprehend the soul of a god, so it will literally self-destruct and kill itself.
Okay, thank you for telling
So
us.
the plan was, if it ever woke up, I would merrily march my happy ass down into the heart of the planet and throw myself willingly into its gaping jaws.
Except now you can't do that because, well, we all saw what happens.
Yes, that and, well, this day just got a lot worse because she looks at Calamity, Morgoth, and Atropa. Congratulations, you three are the last gods left.
God! What happened
Wait,
to
what?
Ted?
Ted's
Dead.
not a god. Ted's not a god.
Oh,
He's an
that's
angel.
right.
The Lord Confessor took their divinity.
The Rat King?
What about Solus and Calliope and Ian Yogg-Sothoth? Don't they still need them?
And what about
Yes.
Groth?
Yeah, what about Shep McGrath?
All the Earth gods my wife worships.
Well, those he didn't get fled. The demons fled back to hell to rally their forces. Gods only know where the others went, but... Oh yeah, that's the plan. Now, here's... You see the Lord of Light... You actually see the Lord of Light like this.
Mhm.
Okay, so your father is going to probably go back to Xanadu, finish waking the World Eater, and then merrily march its... All right.
How long do we have?
Daughter, where is the Eternity Gate?
I can answer that.
Is it true, though? Because we don't know for a fact. Everything we've been known for is a lie.
We've seen the Eternity Gate. We know where it is.
Did we, though? For all
Yeah,
we know
we
with
did.
all these
We
twists.
knew
we
that
don't know what the...
character.
Yeah, we
So,
don't know what
you
the
see-
fuck we've seen.
You see the Lord of Light. Well, the good news is it takes a solid several days to summon the World Tree. So you've got time before the apocalypse, so... Yeah.
So we only have a few days. So we only have a few days to kill 3 dead gods and one. Let's just call it what it is. Super god by comparison to what we've been fighting.
Jassiel's not a god. He's a moron.
Well, yeah.
Can we use that moronic intelligence of his to kill him?
Yeah. Because Jassiel was a tactician. He was brilliant. He led the entire great horde to destroy all of the gods, except for me and him. And he yet overlooked one of the most obvious things staring him in the fucking face.
The fact that you did not love him.
No. The fact that She motions at the dirt.
Okay.
While Jastiel was building the horde, I built something else.
While Jack was building the World Serpent, I was studying the blade.
While you were learning how to spill your blade!
Aria.
Yeah?
Zorengrad is an old demonic word. What are its roots? Roll history.
I think you figured this out in a solo session.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
22.
Zorengrad is a bastardization of an old demonic word that roughly translates to Zor ein Gott, or Throne of God. That's what you remember, Mike.
Relay that to the party.
Okay.
She looks at Nyx and says, "You and I and your bastard of a brother weren't the only things to survive." She points at at the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Zorengrad has existed since before time itself. I made this world. For one specific purpose. And she points at the 6 of you. Before the end, I went to the world tree, made the signs and the offering, and he spoke to me one last time. She walks over to her throne.
Oh, it's her throne. I was going to sit in it, but now I'm not.
I was going to sit in your chair, but sit the old lady. Nah.
She saved us, and she's nice. I'll let her have her chair.
She walks over to her. She walks over to it, and you watch her motion her hand over it, and nothing happens. You watch her motion her hand over it again, nothing happens. She kicks it, and suddenly you see lights.
Mm-hmm.
As you see a figure looking much like her, but younger, more full of youth and life, kneeling before a mighty tree.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the last one. I can't kill him. You know this to be true. As suddenly before her stands a figure.
It's you, isn't it?
Wearing a red cloak, or rather long coat, a deep blood red vest, almost gentlemanly clothes from a bygone era.
Lita, go home. This isn't Ion.
Hair, black and wiry. Face covered in scars.
Oh, shit.
And it reaches out a hand, two hands covered in rings. One ring is you see this in great glorious detail, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
One ring is silver, with the words Lux Imperator etched into its surface.
The people's imperator. No, wait. The voice. Wait. Yeah, people's emperor, right?
Voice of the Emperor.
Voice of the emperor.
In another a silver and white ring, you see some weird flying machine etched into its surface. In another ring, you see a blue jewel arcing like lightning.
Ooh.
Another ring, you see a blood red jewel with what appears to be some sort of instrument. And as it reaches out, its hands have tattoos and markings. And what appears to be some sort of almost rosary-like necklace dangling from its neck as it reaches forward and puts its hands on its shoulders.
You mean
on her shoulders?
Yeah, okay.
My child, you have built a world. You will build a world. And from this world, and on this world, I will send you 6 heroes. It will take a long time to get to you, but in time, my champions will arrive, and they will fight, and they will smite the darkness. As you see her look up, As this figure looks past her towards 6 figures standing behind her. A tall figure in a uniform with a battle rifle and what appears to be several med kits attached to him. Another figure armed with knives, dressed in thick robes. Another brutish, tall figure, 12 feet tall, wielding a great battle axe. Another figure with twin shields.
Twin shields, you say?
A figure with her arms crossed as you see 2 twin dragon-like serpents crossing in living tattoos. And a figure that appears to be a marksman standing there behind her. These will fall, and in their place, I will send better champions. You will know them. You will see them. I will send to you the guardians of the throne of God. The guardians of Zorengrad.
So no pressure, everybody.
As you see her look up, tears streaming down her face. So don't fuck this up, got it?
Yeah.
Suddenly, as the thing fades. Yes, he did actually say don't fuck this up.
Seeing all that, Alexei is going to quote Geralt of Rivia again. Fuck.
So what are we, like, reincarnations of a bunch of old heroes? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, he said they gotta fall and then more guardians show up, and aren't we that?
I had 6 compatriots that saved my life at the end. I don't know if you're the reincarnation of them or not, but all I know is you're here now. The Seeker brought you together. She points at Calamity. So now, we fight the dark. Because I, for one, am tired of hiding from my fucking former lover. And I cannot wait to kick his ass.
Yeah!
Well, how many of us are in this room?
So 6 of us plus the 3 gods and then her, so that's 10 people.
So Alexei just looks at her and is like, so it's 10 of us against the end of the world. Fuck it. We dealt with worse odds. I mean,
Have
we
we?
stopped...
Yeah.
Phillipe, we stopped a war when we were nothing but mercenaries for hire.
Oh yeah, good times.
It's not as if fighting the end of the world isn't anything new to us.
And besides, I need to get payback for what that bastard did to my children. He looks at both Aria and Val. Hell hath no fury like a mother scorned, am I right?
Hell yeah.
So,
Alexei, what kind of ground is this?
Dirt, I thought.
dirt.
Okay, Alexei is going to just walk over just towards where it looks like there's some loose dirt, and he's going to start just drawing with his finger, like a just rough map of Cadenza as he remembers it. And it just says, okay, so show of hands, who thinks Cadenza's been destroyed?
I don't know. Don't we?
I mean, we won't know until we see it.
But just right now, like, what do you think it's been destroyed?
Again,
I don't know.
I mean, if they felt like, I mean, only if they felt like it was necessary to destroy it. I mean, they knew we weren't there, so.
Calamity. When you fought Morgoth before, you were in Orlean. Did she ever destroy it?
No. Well, no.
Better not. Our people are there.
But if anything, he left at least one of his 3 to fight. And I can tell you which one he sent.
If I had to guess, it's Zadkiel.
He loves his god of mercy. I mean, after all, he killed him and brought him back to life to prove a point.
Don't we have to, in order to ensure that that thing can't blow up cities, don't we have to do that thing for that yonder guy?
Yes.
You mean Wayland?
Yep.
Yeah, Wayland.
Actually, I look over to Hera and Gwyn. Please tell me you got Wayland out.
And I just realized that when the look past his head to Wayland's going to be a lot harder now, isn't that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we knew we
he wanted
Grell's head. Yeah, he wants Grell's head.
Which one's Grell? Which
I don't know who
one's
is who anymore.
Well,
All
if we
their
want to
names
know the
change.
chink in the armor to destroy the city destroyer, we might need to.
Okay. Well, we still need to take them out one way or another. So it's like, so we can effectively assume right now with us absent, Zadkiel controls Cadenza. Meaning that if Wayland is there, the first thing we're going to have to do is launch a search and rescue operation.
Also, we need to get my big toy that the Empress promised me. The
What?
white powder stuff that burns.
Oh yeah, we do still need that.
Let's commit war crimes.
It's not a war crime.
Hera,
if
did
you're
you get
doing
my
it to a
did you
god.
get my damn my horse back to Orleans,
Gods on
please?
people.
Please tell me John's wolf and my horse are alive.
As far as I know, they are.
Okay, good.
Okay, I can just whistle for Geist and have him come to me wherever I end up.
In this realm?
Not in this realm, but once we get back to Cadenza.
I was
Do you
gonna
want to
say,
know where you technically are?
We can
Well-
take a quick break.
Oh,
Oh.
certainly.
Are we almost done though? Because I gotta get going soon.
Yeah, we're gonna be wrapped up in like 5 minutes.
Okay. I could just skip all the planning stuff because I thought we had more time.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the one thing, well, she, what's her face?
Next,
Calamity.
Calamity.
Lord of Light. Well,
Mhm.
I guess there's no point in hiding anymore.
Mhm.
As you see her snap her fingers, and suddenly it starts snowing,
She can control the weather.
and the temperature slowly begins to drop.
Well, get out my coat.
Good thing I'm a northern man.
You watch Nyx look at her and just go, what are you doing?
She's making it snow, obviously.
I dropped the glamour and your protection.
Huh?
There's no point in keeping it anymore. So I'm letting the Antarctic finally take back its hold.
Oh, we're in the Antarctic.
Won't we freeze to death?
No, Hera. Gwyn. Phillipe, you said the Empress owes you something, correct?
Yeah, she said it was like this powdery stuff, and that these the smart people, and it burns real hot.
We were going to use it to kill the machine before all that happened.
You watch her, Lucifer. Again, she just goes... And yes, actually, right before she does that, you see 4 penguins just suddenly, poke their heads up.
What the hell is that?
And
I don't know
suddenly,
if I want to pet them.
suddenly, we cut back to the Empress's war room, where you see her sitting in what amounts to basically loose fitting robes. You could basically presume it to be bedclothes.
Mhm.
Well, I don't understand, Lau. Telling me that they were fighting Morgoth. Morgoth vomited black stuff. Another figure in black, calling itself the fabled boogeyman of legend, suddenly appeared. They all disappeared, and now we have no idea where they are? Well, when you put it like that, my lady, it sounds wholly silly. And really far-fetched. Oh. You see the Empress goes, oh, for the love of all things holy, I just wish they would suddenly appear just so I could know they're... As you suddenly materialize in the room.
Hi, Empress!
As the...
I want to imagine the penguin with us too.
I just walk up to the Empress and say, what? It's like, long story, we literally do not have time to explain why we do not have time to explain. Shit is fucked, even more fucked than it was before. No, seriously, I am not exaggerating. We need to accelerate our timetable.
I rolled for luck.
Mm-hmm.
She looks between all of you, the strange armed woman, the 6 of you, the 3 other gods.
But by the way, and I also say, but also just to get this out of the way so that this does not become incredibly awkward later. There's like Empress Artemisia, Morgoth, goddess of destruction, Atropa, goddess of nature. I think that was her title.
Okay, they're both on our side. They're not malicious. I was right about that.
And you watch her go.
Also point to the blue-haired woman. Also, next turns out she was Anorak the whole time.
Yeah, it turns out a lot of religion is a lie.
I'm just as confused as you.
And you see her just go.
Like I said,
it's all well and good, but one very distinct question.
Mhm.
What the fuck is that? She points at the center of the war table as you all look, and you see standing in the middle of the map. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, it's Danny DeVito.
No, I'm right here.
hey Sugulite, you want a pet?
Sugulite pets the penguin.
As you see the Lord of Light go, sorry.
It's like, okay.
So Artemis, we're gonna wrap up, John.
Yeah, we should just end it on the penguin.
Last thing I'm gonna say to Empress Artemisia. Yeah. Well, important thing first. Love machine. We're killing him now.
I thought we had to kill Grell in order to get the down.
Well, we still need to kill Love Machine because he's a larger threat to us than Grell.
They're all gods now.
As you see the Empress look at between all of you.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the plan? See you guys next time.
Ah!